Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elements in Shadow. I am your host with What Team Comp, the Uncommon Guru. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
I am Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
E.
I mean, after
Uh,
what happened today,
to be
I
fair,
hope
his name is Butters, and he thinks he's slick. Ayy.
Mostly, I'll just talk about how I got struck by lightning. I need
Oh, I know.
damn it powers.
I know. His school got struck by lightning.
Fucking still got school tomorrow, bitch ass.
We all think it's BS, but hey.
There's education for you. Gotta go to school even when your school is struck by lightning.
The classroom got fucking melted. Like there's no easier way to put it.
Jesus Christ.
Here, let's go work with that. Alright, so, you guys ready?
Ready.
Alright.
E.
When last we left off, our intrepid group of heroes were making their way towards the capital of the city, or the country rather, and along the way they had managed to bump into a friendly group of bugbears who were insistent upon trading, whereupon they also found out that a nearby city had been accosted under a number of things that had caused them duress, including giant attacks, which they soon found out were 100% true, especially since they saw them attacking the city walls and attempting to plow their way through, with one who was very gaunt and dangerous before defeating them and causing them to fall. Eventually they made their way into the city, spoke with a few different people, asked about a few different options for quests, and eventually took on and took out a couple of Axebeaks, who they were able to defeat, and after having a bit of conversation between each other, they made their way back and got paid. So, what would you all like to do?
I mean, were we getting ready to leave for another quest?
Yeah,
Or were we gonna
Some boars of some kind.
I think we were
I
good.
think we were trying to decide between the boars and the shadow thing.
It was either we were going to decide between them, or it was like if one of them was earlier than the other, then we could just do it.
Oh, that's right, because the boars are out and the shadow people only arrive at night.
Mhm.
So we were going to go and do the boars, then come back and the rest of it, and potentially go after the shadow people.
Yep.
Or if it was getting dark, just head to the other place with the shadow people.
Mhm.
What are you doing to that poor pig? Sorry, I looked up and Ami had the pig's snout in his mouth and was pulling.
Mm,
Sounds like she was chewing on it. Alright, so they are in two different areas. So if you want to go take care of one and then try and make it to the other, you may not have time to do both. Or at the very least not in a timely manner. Like you could get there later, but whether or not you'll arrive when they're actually showing up is debatable.
True.
It's true. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
worth a
we could
shot.
try.
And for the boars, it's just a matter of actually finding the boars.
Right.
But the
Boars.
boar's like,
Anything slower than a boar. Not terribly picky. They are, in fact, omnivorous, if I remember correctly, and very ornery.
I know pigs are omnivores.
Yeah.
Hang on, now I gotta look up. What is entice? Don, can I roll something to see if I know what would entice a boar the most?
Out of
Nature
character, that'd be
check.
Truffles.
I know it's out of character, but I don't know if I know that in character.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I said
see.
nature check.
Nature, where the f is nature? There it is.
Let me refresh that.
19! That was an 20! The fiance luck works again!
Hold on a second, I need to refresh it because I thought I had refreshed it and it's still on the last game we had. So I can just show everyone what you rolled. 1 second. There you go. Right there. Right there at the bottom. 19. Yeah, the last roll was a perception, yep. Which means that yes, that is a natural 20 in fact.
You know exactly what entices the boar.
It depends on the area they're from. Mostly, you know what enticed them due to the fact that you've seen them hunted and brought back, and you've heard like different hunters tell a variety of different things, ranging from mushrooms to certain other forms of meal. If you actually know how to make the correct call, which you've heard before, you can attempt to draw them in. You just have to be careful of their charge, because if they charge you and they will try and knock you on your ass, and well, the gore is
painful.
Yeah, they're not exactly known for being nice.
Oh, I mean, it's Ellie, so she's gonna do it.
She's gonna attempt to serenade the boars.
She'll get eaten if the bait doesn't work. She'll try and serenade them.
Sweet.
Let's be real. This is the chick who would see a charging boar and in her head have to make a snap decision, which is a wisdom save of, do I dive out the way or do I try and stop it dead in its tracks?
Tank it.
This is about to be some Link from Twilight Princess shit.
Oh no. To be fair, the thing I'm thinking of is Link from Majora's Mask, where it's just like you have a big old bull thing running around. It's like, okay, I can either try and chase it down and run into the side of it as a Gorgon, or I can try and shoot at it.
Oh no, what I was thinking was where he grabs the goat and fucking throws it.
Oh, you mean that's... Oh,
in Twilight Princess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeet! That's some big yeet energy right there. Alright, so...
I can throw a goat, but apparently I can't throw a Goron without boots.
I mean, they're very different things. Alright. So you're gonna go out and attempt to purchase some items with which to persuade them first, and then from there go out and try and persuade the boars to actually come get it without knocking you over.
Guru, just want to double check. It is boars that we're looking for, right? It's been a while since I heard about the mission.
Yes,
I have it in notes,
yeah, boars were the creature that they'd heard about.
Gotcha.
Boars and potentially horses that have been running around causing issues for people. Because boars can be dangerous? What the fuck were my notes?
I don't know, I didn't write your notes.
I guess the reason that they wanted them dead, because the boars can potentially be dangerous.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Especially to creatures like horses and the like, or if you charge it into them, people who are out farming and such like that can get injured, or other people can get injured as well. Yeah, it's going to be...
That's legit.
Essentially, it'll be a clusterfuck of just, oh no, which no one wants to be in the middle of.
I want to Google how big a boar is. I know they're huge, I just don't know how they are in comparison to a human being. Jesus H. Christ.
Large.
Yeah,
boars are large.
They're big. They're big.
Like, pigs are bigger than people realize, and boars are bigger than pigs.
Russian wild... That's not a boar. That's the fucking boar from fucking Princess Mononoke. You're lying to me.
Where do you think they got the inspiration, Paris?
There are things that are stranger than fiction. Alright, so you are able to look around. What are you looking to try and get? Just whatever you can get your hands on. You think that'll be able to...
Whatever I know would entice them the most.
Okay,
I'd
say for something like that, say for enough to try and really put as much as you can into enticing them, I'd say 2 gold's worth would be a sufficient amount.
Awesome.
Alright. So, you guys...
I'm just gonna put boar bait, because I don't know what the hell you have on me.
Yeah, it's essentially a mixture of different stuff and items which will allow you a chance to try to, as I said before, entice them into coming out in the open, where you can either ambush them, drive them away, whatever method you're looking to take care of these with.
So you might say that this is a smorgasbord.
God damn it!
I can promise you it won't be
God damn it.
boring.
God damn it! I hate you both.
Guys, these jokes are borderline awful.
Ah!
Excellent, you're one of us. Alright, so you guys have been told the direction of it, and you guys can start making your way over there.
Ye-
Alright, so as you're in the woods, looking around, I want to need someone to make a survival check. 'Cause you gotta find the
Only
tracks
one of us, or just any?
Whichever of you want to make it. You can either individually make it, one person can make it, whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Can I give advantage?
You can.
Alright.
I'll give advantage.
Survival with advantage, Yodo. God damn it!
I mean, could have been worse.
Could have been
Could have
eight.
been that 8.
It could have. Roll 20 sitting there. To counteract that nat 20, bang!
I mean, it's not like they're being stealthy. It's, you see areas that are upturned, overturned, but that could be anything ranging from nearby cows to horses. Eventually, though, you do find some tracks that look like they would fit the bill, predominantly because of the fact that there's an area where it looked like something was dragging against part of the bark and has left kind of like a broken wood texture, essentially, to indicate that something was grinding up against it, which you've heard that boars tend to do that on occasion. So you can start following those tracks and attempt to find them. Actually, let me double check something real quick, just for the sake of helping you guys out, essentially.
It's terrifying that, like, you can look at a baby boar and just go, oh, and then you look at an adult, it's like, oh, Jesus!
How does this thing so cute become such a demon?
How dare this thing stop being cute?
It's less how dare it stop being cute. It's because I'm weird, and boars are still kind of cute to me. It's just more along the lines of, oh god, it's gonna kill me.
Matata.
Cute, but with an edge.
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Now, imagine one of those voices being Seth Rogen. I am so excited for this live action one.
It's CG, it's not technically live action.
It really isn't.
Close enough. More live action than the cartoon.
This still drives you crazy. Live action Lion King. It's CG, you fuckers. So unless you're adding humans, which if you do, I will hate you eternally. It's not live action.
Moving on. Eventually, you start making your way deeper into the forest, the sun cresting deeper and closer towards twilight. Eventually, you start hearing the sound of running water.
Oh.
And something not towards the water, a little bit to the side of it, essentially, where you can hear something kind of just moving around. Again, no stealth there.
I'm gonna take a peek.
Are you just peeking at it just casually, or
Stealthily.
roll stealth check? Okay.
That's good shit.
Alright, so with a 20 to the stealth check, sidle on over, peeking your head over, and you do see a few boars. They're off in the distance. They're relatively large in size. They look to be about, it's like being at a distance and looking at a horse, essentially.
Nice.
Jeez.
There's maybe 5 of them.
Mhm.
Just kind of gathered together, just smacking into things, like bumping into each other. Like,
In the words of TFS, we eating bacon like kings tonight, motherfucker!
I don't remember which one that's from.
Dark Souls!
Oh
That's
yeah,
actually Bloodborne, excuse me.
there we
How
go.
many boars in total? Just
5.
5 of them.
any of them look like children?
Not from what she's currently seen.
Hmm.
I'm more comfortable with killing them.
They didn't mention a number when they told us about these boars, right?
They did
No.
not.
Hmm. So there
I
could
mean,
be
they didn't
more.
mention a number for any quest, unfortunately.
It's true. It's true.
So what are you doing?
I will sidle back to the group and tell them what I've seen.
Ellie hops out the cart and grabs out her, or pulls out her axe.
I'm curious how hard of a hit I can take. If we need somebody to brace for impact, as it were, I can see how well I can do as cannon fodder
Ellie
at
just,
first.
you know, when you put your fingers together, then you just like pop them outward.
Right,
Yes.
like
That's what Ellie's doing right now.
Okay.
She's starting to walk where the boars are.
I turn to Cheshire and I say, I'd much rather you not be cannon fodder in the first place. But if
Alright,
it comes
let's
to
start
that,
walking with her before she gets herself killed.
Be a bad idea.
Alright, so you're just walking right in.
No, I'm still stealthing.
Elasho's stealthing in the back, Ellie fucking walking not attempting.
Oh yeah, what's the light situation like around your group?
It's shaded, but I wouldn't say it's dim.
Cool. Good to know.
It's getting closer to twilight, not fully twilight yet.
Can I like take a look at the area to see if I can get like an idea of what might have made the boars suddenly start being so disruptive?
Make a survival check.
Ooh boy. Yep.
That are boars being boars, so far as you've seen.
Boars will be
Once
boars.
Boars. Once I can see them, could I see if I can figure out if they look like starved like the axe beast do?
If they're what, like the X Beast?
Starved.
Make a perception check. Because you're trying to look at them from
19.
a distance. 19. They look gaunt. Hungry.
Cheshire will give his mightiest cowboy whistle as he's just walking towards donning the
boy.
mask.
I just imagine just both Cheshire and Ellie just walk out instigating rage mode, like, let's do this!
Oh,
Alright.
And I'll be dodging. I'll be dodging.
Alright. Well,
I
okay.
won't.
I start singing.
Drop yourselves over here. We're rolling initiative. He whistled.
Yeah, I know.
The only reason why me and him can do anything is because we can just activate it.
Oh no, not you. He gets a chance to do the dodge roll.
No, I don't mean dodge. I mean rage.
Yeah, you're not even raging right now, because he
I was the
whistled.
one ahead of the pack.
In which case you
I'm
are.
saying I did as soon as I saw him.
You see him. You don't get a chance to rage until
A
it's your turn
guru.
on
No,
initiative.
not him. The boar.
If you're
Guru,
doing that,
I have disadvantage on initiative.
because of the.
He's exhausted.
Yep.
Well, fuck me.
Well, I mean,
Just change it to 20.
Oh fuck.
You didn't put your token
Yeah.
down, did you?
Nope.
Paris.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I'll let you edit it yourself.
Thank you.
I'm not rolling good for monsters.
It
Good.
happens.
I mean, granted, I rolled really good for them yesterday, which you'll see
Yeah.
once we actually get that posted.
Excuse me.
Nice.
I don't know what I ate.
All
I
right.
haven't eaten. Well, I have eaten, but like I haven't eaten anything that's out of the norm.
So Butters, you said Cheshire's thing is that he's
Nope.
going to rage and dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
And
his action.
I just hold up he holds up his left hand, basically like the hold symbol, like hold sign in military.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my eyes, this is the perfect funnel.
This is true.
Unless they can climb.
Eh,
Boars aren't known for letting things like giant tree stumps stop them.
These aren't stumps, by the way. These are just to show, because I had like trees and whatnot before, but with the trees that are on Roll20's compendium stuff, these are actually full-grown trees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are things you could potentially climb. It's just that the roots and such would be in the way if you're trying to like run
I
directly
will-
to them. It's essentially difficult terrain.
since you wouldn't let me rage before
No,
it
I'll let
started.
you rage. You can rage now.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
No, I said before it all started.
Yep.
Rage and fracture this should something charged.
So if something
God.
comes within range, you want to hit it.
Either hit or grab it.
Okay.
Why
It
do you have
depends
to get
if it
in front?
charges. If it's like straight up charging, she's gonna try and stop it.
Okay. Alasha. Now you can blade
Wow,
sing.
that was fast. I will blade sing, and don't think I have any bonus actions.
I guess that's hold to grapple. My bad. Technically.
So that's what you're going to try and do with your attack action as your held action. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll blade sing, and I'll move up right about here.
Where'd my Sunny D go?
God,
Oh, drink
Alasha.
it.
You just charge the hell out of that.
That's a mood.
I couldn't find the cup. It was in the trash.
So, starting with this one 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Paris, this thing runs up to you.
Athletics.
Athletics check. Plus.
I'm assuming with advantage because of rage.
It breaks out. It's a.
My whole attempt was just stopping it from charging, so I mean, this still works.
You basically stopped it from using its action to attack you, essentially, because you grabbed it as you caught it. So it is a size larger than you, and you don't have the grappler feet, so it just shrugs you off, but it's not able to actually attempt to gore you this turn.
That's how
Good.
that works.
She beat it on its grapple check, so it had to use an. It does still have to. It automatically passes when it's doing it, but it still has to use an action to escape the grapple.
That was the most maniacal laugh I've done in a while.
At least this is my understanding of the grapple.
I mean, I can look it up real quick since I got the internet up anyway.
Let's move here.
Find.
Runs up. Hits
When you
Alasha.
grab it,
Oh boy.
the target must be the target you grapple must be no more than one size larger than you. Must be within your reach.
But if it
So I
is
can
one
s-
size larger than you, it can break
how
out
much?
automatically.
How
It
much?
doesn't
No,
hit
did
you.
it-
no, Guru, other way around. 2 sizes larger than you.
Oh, 2 sizes larger?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
if it's
If
only
it's- it
one
can-
size larger,
yeah.
I can't grapple it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it had to use its action to break out of it. So you have to roll another athletics check because it's trying to do so.
All right.
It is still grappled.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Are you looking at the grappler feet or just grappling?
I'm looking at grappling. I'm in combat.
Let me double check.
Like I'm in the combat bit of the
I believe you.
Roll20 thing.
I'm just double checking because I swore that I remembered that differently.
Guru,
Yes.
I've grappled an Oni before.
Good for you.
That's
That's
Just
actually
saying,
really cool.
You can grapple things big, like up to 1 size larger, which is like the idea of anime protagonist style. But once it gets to like, was it large? That's when it's or huge.
Yeah,
that's
this
when
thing
it's
is
like, no,
large.
you-
That's what I was saying. If you're
yeah,
able to
whenever
make
it's
multiple
huge,
targets,
that's when it gets bad.
must be no more than 1 size larger than you, then within reach. Gotcha.
So that I
What
think
was it
that's
about the
mainly
grappler feet
there.
then?
that's mainly there so halflings can grapple humanoid.
Right. That makes sense. What's that? Remembering.
I think the
use
grappler-
to try and pin. You have advantage on attack rolls against. I swore there was something about a size difference thing with the grappler. Apparently, I'm just remembering the rules wrong. No
You
worries.
used
yeah,
your
you had a
action to
grapple.
try and pin a creature.
Right. I remembered that part. I was just trying to remember if it was that you could try and grapple a huge creature, which I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So yep, you have it grappled. Elisha, I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit you.
Oh, cool. No.
Is it smart enough to move out of the way for his friends?
No.
Oh boy.
This one also is attacking you.
They like them some elf lady.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
The elf lady does not like them though.
The other one jumps over his friends. Like, that's all I'm imagining.
No,
Cheshire, it's your turn.
Well,
Mommy.
time to try to swing. I'll reckless, fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, that
Wow.
should have been
That'll
an
hit.
advantage. Should have been an advantage. Fuck.
But that still hits. Alright, for 11 points of damage. Gotcha.
I'll frenzy, sure. Wait, no, two gives me disadvantage on a lot of shit. Wait, I thought he lesser restoed me.
He did.
Oh, that's right. You don't have disadvantage.
So it was still
So,
just the 20 because
yeah.
that was the first one you rolled.
So technically,
Yeah.
you got 22 initiative.
No, 20
that
because he
nat-
doesn't have
Technically, I
advantage until level
Yeah,
7.
he doesn't have advantage.
Oh, he
I
doesn't
rolled the
have-
nat 20 first.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, you rolled
Yeah,
it.
You
I
rolled a
second,
20
I
and
second.
then the nat 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
So
I was paying
I will frenzy.
Okay.
Then I will.
I got fiance luck. I got it at 20, but I feel like the luck immediately transfers over to fucking Cheshire because every
That's-
time I get luck, he's the
guys
one
are-
rolling the nat 20s.
And I'd like to try to brute force my way around him.
Considering he's a size larger, I'm going to say you can't.
Okay, I was trying to big body someone when I'm smaller. It's possible, but okay.
Yeah, because there's a thing specifically about
Mhm.
that, isn't there? You're making me pull up rules, damn it.
Good! That's what we're supposed to do as players. Wow! I found a video of 5 adult boars crossing the road and then 30 little baby piglets following them.
Oh.
I believe it. Was it halfling? No, it was elf, wasn't it?
That was an entire, like, tribe of pigs.
No, it was
How many babies do boars have?
a lot.
A lot.
No, that's hiding. Was it halfling? Sorry, I'm trying to remember a
They
specific
can
thing.
have up to a dozen piglets.
Mm-hmm.
And she will have 2 litters a year.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, lady, calm your thirst.
Apologize. Normally I know these things, but
No, it's all right. It's a learning moment.
breaking up, moving at different speeds, difficult terrain, being prone, moving around creatures. What about moving through creatures? Space. A creature space is the area that effectively atypical, obviously, controls that space. Limit to the number of creatures that can surround another creature in combat. Blah 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 blah. Squeezing into a smaller space. Can squeeze through spaces large enough for a creature one size smaller than it. Thus, a large creature can squeeze through passages that's only space creature must stand 1 extra foot. Now that's just moving through it. Not moving through another creature's space. Okay, you move through a non-hostile creature space. In contrast, you can move through a hostile creature space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Remember that another creature's space is difficult terrain, so it's 2 sizes larger. So you would not be able to brute force your way through it,
It's too small for you to get past.
basically.
Got it.
Right? Is that going to be your turn? Are you going to move, or are you going to...
I'd like to say something, but Cheshire doesn't speak. So he just starts. He puts his other hand on Ellie's shoulder and like motions for her to like pull back a little bit.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Ellie?
I wonder if I can drag the boar back 5 feet.
Technically speaking, you are moving at half speed, but you can move with the grappled creature.
Come on, Pumbaa! Can I swing at this thing?
Yeah.
But
Straight roll.
it's
Unless you're reckless.
yeah,
Have
okay.
the grappler
No.
feat.
No, wait, no, you have two-handed weapon. Unless
Oh,
you break
yep.
grapple, you cannot attack.
Ah,
You'd have to use either a punch, which does 1 plus
To
your
be
strength.
fair,
I realize. I
if
also
I'm
realized
being
something.
honest,
Yes.
out of character, grappling does nothing when the animal just wants to attack you.
Because it's still going to be
He
a straight
forgot
roll
to
to
roll
attack you.
for someone. Where's our healer?
I'm aware.
Oh, thank God. I mean, oh well, I'll drop the grapple and swing at him.
Okay.
Or does that take it? That doesn't take action to
No.
let go of this thing, does it? Okay. Oh, ignore the
That's-
blast.
It's 18 still hits.
Because honestly, all she wanted to, the whole reason she did it was because she just wanted to see if she could.
Yes. I just love the difference between our hits, because technically her nat 20s still do more than my damage, but
You have 2 attacks, basically.
You have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So that's honest. That's technically the trade-off.
Alright, so. That all you're doing?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Elisha, it's your turn.
Question: Would riding one of these things take strength or dexterity?
It's essentially like a grapple check.
So that would be strength. So I'm not gonna do that because I'm not strong. Instead, I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And take a little swipe at this one.
Okay.
I'm not bringing out my Shadow Sword, not yet at least. I reckon that hits.
That does. And the fire's going where?
To this one.
Okay. Takes 4 fire damage as part of its hide gets caught on flames. Looking at you with wild eyes. Karg's just in the background, just like, alright. Aim. Don't shoot my leg. And
You didn't.
shoots the one in front of Ellie. 10 piercing damage.
Damn.
I think you got,
Nice.
did you get yeah, you got max on that.
That nat 8.
Thump. Starts reloading as they're now going to be. This one's trying to leave your.
I
That misses.
missed.
Oh no, you got cocky.
I heard that laughter and the laughter of the
I like
dice
having
set.
Sentinel just in general. I'm not even gonna lie.
It bumps into his chest. He kind of just looks down, just like, stop that.
It nat one, didn't it?
No, but it didn't. It
Nat
didn't hit
two.
his 18.
Ah,
Cheshire's getting swung at. 14.
Misses.
Lesha's getting swung at.
It has advantage on me.
Oh right, it has advantage on you. 10 still doesn't hit.
Nope. I'm an honest man.
Good man.
The
I'm guessing that
Danny DeVito voice.
a 14 doesn't hit Elisha.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Natural 20.
Ow, you fucker!
That's a
That
4
hits.
too.
Yep.
That hits.
Oh no.
Make a strength saving throw.
That's
But
not
you
with
have
advantage with
advantage,
rage, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is with
Is
advantage
it?
because of rage, yes.
Yes. Saves and checks.
You save.
I just imagine him rolling it like above his head, just
Right.
20 points of damage,
Reduced to 10.
reduced to 10, as it slams right into your side, right just within a small chink in the scale mail, just whoosh, right into you. And this one behind starts pacing around back and forth, just looking at you all, just like, I can't get through. He's too big. They're too big.
He too big.
I know. It dropped. No freedom. Why do you freedom it?
Every time I say that, I just imagine the dice grew like little drawn on stick legs and ran.
Mask on. And Cheshire is moving away, so he's taking the opportunity attacks.
yep.
Alright, so natural 1 misses. Oh wait, no, you didn't reckless this turn, so yeah, it wouldn't have missed. Versus a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 points of damage, reduced to 2.
1 second, I'm looking at the rules on something.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are these things?
They're large creatures, so it's more so from snout to tip. So they're about the size of a cow.
I need height wise.
Height-wise, at least 7 feet tall.
I like to run and jump over it.
Make an athletics check.
Hardcore bar boar.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hate you,
You run and you step on the boar's tusk to try and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. As you do, the boar snaps its head to the side and just tries to snap your legs out from under you as you just stumble back. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I try to catch myself by shoving my sword as far as I can into it.
That is
It
your
worked.
bonus action, so yeah, that does hit.
I'm
Were you
recklessing.
recklessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it was my action to do that? Long jumps are free actions.
I thought they were part of your movement.
Yeah, it's part of your
That's
movement.
just me.
All right. So yeah, you just stab it right in the face.
Oh, what? Pff, bonus action used. I forgot I could just do that.
Oh, you're like, wait, hold on. Just Misty steps to the side, like, hey, I'm here.
Actually, I will Misty Step 30 feet above it, right here.
Oh my god!
All right.
And I just want to land on it.
Okay. Just so you know, you're not currently considered grappling it, so if it tries to throw you off, you're just going to be making
I
a
don't
strength
want to
check.
stay on it.
Okay.
I think he was saying
But
that he's like appearing
I'm just-
above it, striking down.
I'm just landing on it, dealing damage because I'm landing on it from a certain height, then hopping off.
You're taking that damage too, of course. Don't forget.
I know.
So you're going 30 feet straight up?
Yep. Then I pivot off of it right here.
6 points of fall damage.
Alright, that's not reduced by rage, I forget.
Mhm.
Or is it?
It's gravitic
Okay.
damage.
Ah, okay.
Ellie, it's your
Oh,
turn.
that's right. It's piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing. That's reduced.
Yes.
I'll,
Because
I'll stand here based off if anybody wants to get reckless. Or not reckless, advantage, they can.
I probably will.
Wait, so does that give me advantage, or does that...
You'd
Which
have to
one?
move to the right. You'd have to be on opposite sides of the creature.
Oh, okay. Currently, I'm just going to deal with the one that gored me.
Mm-hmm.
Not with advantage. Stop toggling.
You can use advantage for reckless if you want, but that's
No way in hell!
Not with this many boars out and about.
all right. So that does 13 damage to it. As you slash right across its nose, and it's like starts back as you push in deeper, and Hopefully I'm doing the right board noises. Kind of like that, yeah.
Angry blushes.
Sue-wee, sue-wee.
I will do some more green flame blade.
Standing where you are?
Across at this one, so at advantage.
Not from where you're standing.
Do I have to step once to the left?
Yes.
Okay, I will step once to the left.
Fuck.
The war next to you will attack you, just so you're aware.
I know.
Not with a 10, 11 he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Heck yeah.
That hits.
Almost a net 20.
And the green flame blade's going to the left one? This one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Because I'm not close enough to get the other one, I don't think.
So that one goes down as you stab into it right through his skull as it collapses. It is still there, so it is still a obstruction, just so you're aware.
It's an obstacle course.
It is an obstacle, so it will be difficult terrain to move through it. But you have killed it.
Woo!
All right, anything else you're doing with your turn?
No, I'm doing pretty good right now. I don't really need anything else, and I don't have anything bonus action besides some spells that I'm not going to cast right now.
Okay. All right.
I can't like make checks and stuff as bonus actions, right? Like
what
look
do you mean?
around. Like if I wanted to look around to see if anything else is coming.
With disadvantage, I'd say yes. Essentially,
Okay.
it's because you're trying to just peek around, because otherwise, yeah.
That makes sense.
Just looking around, you don't see anything. Doesn't appear to be anything that's coming at you, so that's definitely something that's good for you.
Mhm.
Didn't mean to turn that down. That's not what I wanted.
Some Celtic pipes to serenade a Sue's battle.
I might as well have just done this one. There we go. I was trying to get us some battle music and I grabbed the wrong one.
It's alright.
There we go. Hopefully this will work. Unless it's too quiet like it was before.
If it is, I can just crank.
There we go. Alright, so Karg is just looking at the one in front of him just like, what the hey, no. It's gonna bop it on the head.
That's a good bop.
7
That's a pretty
bludgeoning.
good bump.
Alright, so he bops it on the head, just like he makes a motion like get. It does not get it. It's going to attempt to gore him. 17 misses still. The one in front of Ellie, who just got stabbed by Ellie, is going to attack her. 23.
Yeah, it's indefinite.
8 points of damage, piercing damage, I believe. Slashing damage, but reduced down to 4.
Right.
Alright, the one here goes down.
Ooh, look, a nice juicy target.
Oh, is that guy passing by me?
He moved here first. So,
Mm.
no, he's not passing by you.
I think he's wanting you, is what he is.
24 to hit.
Ooh, me?
You.
Yeah, I'm gonna use shield.
I mean, don't. Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, don't you have shield?
I
that's-
sure do, and
that's what I
I'm
made
using
sure.
it.
It goes 5, 10 back, then forward. Gonna attempt to gore Cheshire. And misses with an 8.
Nice.
And
It
then
has advantage.
as advantage, thank you.
Oh
16.
no.
That is my AC, good sir.
Alright. Make a strength check with advantage. No freedom.
Freedom.
Paris, do the one. There you go.
I
9
burped
points.
right as he
Yep,
did it.
you're fine. 9 points of slashing damage. You're reduced down to 4. As it slams into you, trying to knock you off your feet, you just kind of stay on looking down at it.
Can I just say something that I just find hilarious? 9
Hey,
damage,
girl.
he got gored. 8 damage, Karga Gourd. 20! I got Gourd!
It also crit you, though.
Guru,
Yes.
I don't know if these things know, but the top one can go one more to the right. If you want to use our own rule against us, bud.
I know, but it does not know that. These are not intelligent creatures.
I think it's like a 3 intelligence?
Reckless!
Swing away. That misses.
Ooh.
That hits. Alright.
Sorry, I can't!
Ellie, it's your turn. May the dice gods frown upon you for that joke. I kid.
Yeah, they did.
I wasn't expecting them to listen to me, I'm sorry.
God, that's your fault!
That was
Love you.
almost a nat one.
Alright, so are you moving or are you staying where you are?
suck!
Ferris.
I'll stay
Okie doke.
with
Lasha.
much trepidation.
Cool. This guy behind me.
Which one?
This guy.
Okay.
If I cast. Oh no, that's. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, Jesus, what is he about to do?
Shadow Blade, Green Flame Blade. No, just Shadow Blade,
Okay.
because I can't use the flame from
Yeah,
here.
it has
get
to hit something
to
within
he-
5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
so just,
otherwise you would have a lot of friendly fire to deal with.
just Shadow Blade.
Swing away.
Not an advantage. I don't hit though.
That'll hit.
Advantage
You're
not
good.
needed.
Not
Damn,
fire though.
nice. Still 14 damage, though.
Whoom. It's like blinking rapidly, just like, what the hell just hit me?
Confused boar noises.
Get!
I'm
Bops it on the head
very
again.
quickly running out of spells.
Yeah, we're gonna need to rest soon.
Yes, but if you're wanting to do the other mission, you won't be able to get a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points at it
Will
again.
be-
Get!
Will it be 4 hours?
It's stubborn. It's gonna try and hit him again. That will hit. That's a 24.
Ooh.
9 points of damage to Karg. So he's struck in the chest. He kind of looks down just like, ow.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Alright, Cheshire. You reckless, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so not a natural one. 16.
That's my AC, bud.
12 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 6. And Ellie, the one in front of you is hitting you. 14.
Miss.
Alright, and Alasha. 10. Or not 10, 11. But that's no miss.
Still doesn't hit.
Cheshire.
Yep.
What you doing, bud?
Alright. Not real close either. More reckless.
Go ahead.
You see, this is why I took the dip in con, because I can afford to do shit like this.
That hits. That hits.
Aren't you raging?
Yep, he's doing
Yes.
rage damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's odd. He added the rage damage to his actual damage as opposed to like mine with a different modifier.
I have this one and I have this one.
Yeah, the
They're
moon
two
stab
different
and the
attacks.
smiling moon's machete.
Smiling is my code for raging.
You staying where you are?
Yeah.
Alright, Ellie. That hits.
Okay, good. That okay. Look, it didn't load for me for a second. I'm like, don't lag.
So that hits, and you cleave into it as it kind of just like stutters from side to side, glaring at you. Alasha.
Same guy behind me.
Mhm.
Same swinging.
That hits.
Oof. That's the
Nice.
net 8, gentlemen.
Alright. Karg just slowly kind of rolls his eyes, just like, I can't believe it. Fine. Oh, not what I meant to press. I was trying to
Initiative.
downsize it. No, I was trying to downsize it. He misses, by the way. He's like basically just trying to make it go away. Just like shoot, shoot. Doesn't shoot. I'm gonna hit him. Yes, it is. With a 19, that does hit. 7 points of damage. Ow.
Mm.
1 to Cheshire. 12 doesn't hit you. 1 to Ellie.
Nope.
10 doesn't hit you. Lasha. 7 doesn't hit you.
It does not. These guys are not rolling well.
No, I'm
You have
not.
20 AC, man.
I don't
I
see what you're
mean-
trying to smirk on them for.
Oh, I'm not smirking
Mm,
on Ellie and.
no. The boars, not on
Oh,
the
yeah.
boars.
Yeah, I mean, but still.
He stunts on the haters. Hashtag dab on the haters. Jake Paul.
I feel like I should
No.
put acid in my ears just for hearing that.
Cheshire, it's your turn.
1 second, there's a relog because you ever had that glitch where it's like the like you hover over something in the chat and like it stays there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to reload because of that, so I'm opening
You're
his
fine.
sheet currently. Reckless.
Swingy, swingy. Those hit.
Jesus Christ.
15 is 21. As you wham wham. All right, Ellie.
I already. Fuck you. Wow. Is it stuck in his face?
In its tusk.
Oh no.
Oh, this will make cutting off this tusk easier, though.
Yes, but you did damage to the tusk, so you're probably not going to get as good for the tusk.
Oh man.
Ah.
Staying where you are. Paris.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Alasha.
I'm gonna smash this guy behind me again.
All right.
He's
I thought you were
quite
talking to.
persistent.
I thought you were talking to Matt for some reason.
That'll hit,
Kill it.
and that it does.
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
What is... Okay. Okay, it's 2d8. I was like, I did more, but I
Is
did.
Shadow
Okay.
Blade concentration? I forget.
It is, but he hasn't been
It
hit
is.
since he
I
got
haven't
hit.
been.
Remember, because I may or may not be making my own for a different campaign.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering.
So that takes care of that one. So leaves 2. Alright, let's just speed that up a little. Cheshire. 19 hits you.
Oof.
Yep.
10 points of slashing damage, half to 5. Natural 1, misses Ellie. It's too busy with the fact that it got, hit in the face. Or the tusk,
Did it
rather.
break its tusk off on the axe?
Still
Slightly.
not bloodied.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not
And
either.
Cheshire.
Alright. I'm just
Mm,
reckless.
Reckless.
Roll the
I am
damage.
fearless.
Yeah, roll the damage.
The lad.
Alright.
How is it not dead, Jim?
What are you talking about?
Okay, there we go.
Second attack, though, he hits it. He's trying to pull it out to attack the other one and just gets stuck inside of it for a second. She's like,
I'm
huh?
baffled. Like, I imagine like he just takes it and shoves it in the thing's brain and just kind of takes it out and like wipes it on his pants and he just turns around.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
Alright,
bad at
Yep.
Ellie.
I don't know if this counts as flanking yet or not.
Now it does.
No,
Okay.
that's the reason I moved there.
That'll hit.
That'll hit, Jim.
Alright, and with that, the boars are done.
Ellie just sits down.
Just go. Look like stare at it for a few seconds and go. Take the last one. Go. Oh fuck! Just look around. He's looking straight down on his feet. Just go. I'll be walking.
Take your time. Are you using the arrow keys?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just like, I'm just not looking at the blood, just moving away.
Why?
I just realized the most disgusting thing that like is disgusting to me but fits this character. I imagine when she sat down and fell on her back, she landed in the blood.
That's up to you.
Most likely she does, because she doesn't care. I'm just gross, like ew.
Cheshire walks to the card.
Okay.
Not intrigued by this bullshittery.
Mm-hmm.
Parg,
Yeah.
you know what to help me with.
Oh, right. Hold on. Before
Ivory's valuable.
It's not ivory. You're wrong
Bone
animal.
is valuable.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on, let me just do something real quick. Cast second level Cure Wounds on himself, because unlike the two of you, he is bloody.
Oh, I'm close to bloodied.
I am around. I think I'm 2 HP from being bloodied. Because my
Same.
This is
bloodied is
making
like
up for the fact.
my bloodied is 24.5 HP, and I'm at 26.
I think mine is
Wow.
23.5.
This
My
is
neck-
making up for the fact that I got bloodied yesterday.
Remind me to bloody you guys more. You guys seem to
Next
enjoy
level, I'm gonna be at 60 HP. Ooh, tasty.
I'm tempted to take the toughy once I hit level 8.
I am.
it. Make yourselves all kinds of crazy buff. Alright. So, roll that survival check with advantage. Karg will help you out with it as you've asked. Alright. Are you just going to work on just like a few of them during it, or are you going to like take a big old short rest to do it?
I figured that we would take big ol' short race, because from what I can tell, we're probably going to need to take a long rest soon.
Yeah,
I
just so you're
would
aware.
like
Hmm?
one of the tusks.
That's fine. She's taking all of them, like all of the boar's tusks, so she's more than happy to give you one.
I'm taking notes about the boar's physiology.
Ellie will point things out to her to give her a bit more of notes.
Yeah, especially with your nat 20 nature, like, I know that's this, that's that. Two things of
True.
note. What? Go. Yeah, go
Would-
ahead.
Would it be to carve out a piece of this tusk?
You mean carve into it to make something with it?
Yeah.
You'd want the tools for it, otherwise you would just be using a knife, and that is going to take some time. I'd say it'd be just a dexterity check. Just they would of course take time to carve whatever you're looking to carve out of it, but that would be what I'd call it.
Alright, something tells me no pottery I'm ever gonna have will be as tough as this fucking tusk.
I mean, unless we get you some elephant tusks or something.
Even this, I'd say this is about even.
Get yourself some dragon bone or something like that.
Oh God, don't give me no. I will legit, if we ever fight a dragon, or when when we fight a dragon, I will actually go full zero with Ellie on that dragon.
I imagined. So you're looking to try and make the tusk into a mask?
Nah, he'll give it back to Ellie. He looked at it for a second. Nah,
It wouldn't
why
have
would you
fit
do that?
it wouldn't have fit for the way that your face conforms, because it wouldn't have been big enough. It would have covered part of it, but not all of it, the way that your mask currently does. You need a bigger bone.
You need a bigger boar.
Ouch, Jesus.
I have this mask. Why would I need another one, Guru?
Exactly.
She looks very confused, but it's just kind of like, okay.
Two things of note as you're doing this, by the way.
Mhm.
One, it is now dark by the time you
Yeah.
finish. It's probably a couple hours past sundown.
How
Second
long
thing,
did it take her to do that?
a couple of hours, like maybe 3. She was
Can I work in a
going
long
down.
rest?
I'll say that short rest.
That's what
How
I meant.
long is it, Guru?
Short rest. You and if Elisha is not helping, I'll say you both can get a short rest. Ellie and Karg do not get a short rest because they are carving. The other thing of note is that they, as I mentioned before, are gaunt. So you're not getting as much meat off of them because they are skinny and clearly malnourished.
Naturally.
But they are... there is still meat on them, essentially. Just going to be a little bit tough, a little bit extra game.
It's already kind of jerky.
You'd need to dry it and whatnot to make it actually jerky, but it's close enough. And you're trying to get it from all of them?
Yeah.
Are you trying to like carve them up like
She
skin?
she wants
bone?
the tusks from all of them first and foremost.
I'll say you can get those.
And if she has time, she would try and take the pelt, some of the pelt, or at least get some hide and some meat. But the tusks were like her main focus.
Yeah, I'd say the tusks you're able to get. If you're looking to get the hide next, you're able to get. It's going to be, of course, bloody, and you're going to want to take it to a leather worker to actually get it worked
Right.
on. But you do have it, and after that, it'll be a case of getting. If you're just getting some of the meat, you can probably get. I mean, it depends on how much meat you're trying to get, honestly.
She's not trying to get a lot, honestly. Like, again, the tusks were what she primarily wanted, and she'd stop when she sees, like, alright, everyone's full rested, so all she would get, if you're letting me have that, would be the pelts and the tusks, and maybe, like, 2 pounds of your chance.
You guys would notice throughout the entire 3 hours, Cheshire doesn't move. Like his head
Oh,
at
no,
all
she-
either.
Hmm.
Just doesn't move.
She watched you puke when the last time that she killed / skinned something, so she already knows that you are not.
Oh, it's not that the fact that he's not watching you. He just looked like to be spaced the fuck out for 3 hours.
Okay.
Okay, I will do Arcane Recovery, Guru.
Okay. You didn't do that last time, right?
I didn't. I chose not to because I was like, I don't know what we're gonna get into. I might need to recover something else over something that I've already recovered.
Okay.
So I get 10
I'll say
tusks?
yeah, 10 tusks, and I'll say
Do you get all my blade songs back though?
10 pounds of meat.
Wait,
Can
do
I
your
have-
blade songs come back in a short?
Yeah, they do.
That's disgusting. Jesus.
Alright, how much pelt do I get? 10 pelts? Or not 10 pelts, 5 pelts.
Yes.
Alright, how much do the pelts and how much do the tusks weigh?
A tusk weigh about a pound apiece. The
No!
what?
Not you. I almost deleted what I wrote.
Oh, smooth moves.
And the pelts weigh about, I'd say, at least a good 5 pounds apiece, at least.
Jesus Christ.
Also, it does
5
make.
pounds apiece.
I mean, you're not getting like all of it. You're getting as much of it as you can.
I mean, that's fine. I just want
Think
to take.
Red Dead Redemption skinning.
Hmm. Also, it does make sense that the blade songs come back after short rest because they only get 2.
Oh, I know.
true.
Trust me.
It's just still
Yes.
gross. It is still gross.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Mad
I'm aware.
snickering is what's giving me off.
All right. So anything else you guys are doing before you head off?
I'm trying to do some math.
Mhm.
Stop that!
I would like to try and figure something out. Like, did we ever determine that it was really the giants that were making it so that these boars and the axe beaks were going hungry, or is there some kind of
No.
other?
Yeah,
we
I'm not
never
sure we did
really
anything.
got any like confirmation, but it's also one of the things where it's like it's heavily implied.
It's likely, yeah, but this is Alasha we're talking about. She likes cold hard facts.
Fucking wizard.
What would I try to do to figure that out, Guru?
You're not with the axe peaks anymore, so you can't do anything regarding them. With these creatures, I'd say if you're like trying to figure things out, it would be because you don't know their physiology very well. I'm gonna
No.
say, what would it
You'd
be?
ask for assistance
That is true.
to the one who's pointing out various things about their bodies.
I'm gonna say it's a survival check.
Okay,
You have to roll it, but if she's helping, I'll give you advantage.
that's cool.
I was just debating between investigation and survival, and for this, I'd say because of how
Yeah.
nature-esque it is, it's survival.
Ooh, I'll take that 16.
Something's weird about this.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. At first you're
Mhm.
thinking, it would make sense. The giants are a big issue, and they're going to be certainly dangerous, to say the very least. But you're watching as she's, skinning them and looking at the bodies as she's pointing things out.
Yep.
And at one point, she's almost doing it, I wouldn't say mindlessly, but she's just, going through it as though, these are just matter of fact. And she points towards like the side of the boar and the flank. She's like, "Hey, you can see right here where like it was probably attacked by something and it got away." As you look at it, you notice that these markings on them look to be recent enough that it's like you can look and be like, "Yeah, that probably took place long enough that it has healed, but recent enough that you can look at it and be like, yeah, that still got some healing." What's the word I'm looking for? It looks like it healed recently, is what I'm trying to say.
It's scabbed.
Essentially. Not fully scabbed, it's like scabbed and healing. Like it's
Okay, so
only-
half scab, half scar.
Yeah. The weird thing is that it looks like they're thin. Like it got hit by something razored. You can't tell what it is, but this does not look
It
like
looks
a giant.
more like slashing damage than just blunt brute force.
Yes.
And giants typically deal in blood.
And they're
force.
thin. They're not thick like fingers.
They're thin, like claws, maybe?
Something like that. But you've never seen claws quite like these before. Almost looks like it, like the way that they kind of drag down makes you almost think of like if it had gotten hit by like a tree branch, like wood.
If
Except
she,
for the fact that they're going downward diagonally from the way that the scar is.
if she point it out, would Cargrave be able to narrow down what could have potentially caused this?
You can attempt to. Say
I'm assuming
you
it's
can make
either a
survival
medicine or a survival check.
check. Medicine or survival check, yes.
I'll tell him to do medicine. I'll do survival.
Okay. I've never seen anything make marks like these before.
Rip.
He kind of looks at you just like, it's whatever this is, it's unnatural. I've
I'm
hunted
gonna take
beasts of the forest. I can tell you that this was something that slashed at them. I can tell you that immediately. But whatever this was, it wasn't. It was smaller than these boars. And these boars were apparently frightened enough of this to have fled it.
If I take a shot in the dark, maybe it's those weird shadowy figures that they were talking about at the quest board.
Maybe. Still thinking of taking that one on?
It would at least maybe give us a bit more insight on what's going on here. We should probably head back and rest at least, because
If we rest, we're gonna miss them and whatever they're doing out there. Maybe they'll leave. Maybe they won't. Hopefully they
would
won't.
we be able
Come
to get
after
there
us.
in time?
Hopefully. I don't think that we would, because if we take a long rest, it'll be morning.
No, I mean if we leave now.
To go there, I mean, we might. I honestly, I don't know for sure. All we'd have to do is move and hope that we get there in time.
How much magic you got left in you?
A little bit.
Heal me. Let's go.
He's gonna use his last second level spell slot.
Oh! Wonderful! Jesus Christ, it almost got me back up to full.
Nice. All right, so you guys hop into the cart, and you guys are going to head to the field.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right,
I have the tusk wrapped up in pelt.
of course. All right, so you guys begin running your way as quickly as you can back to try and go over and
Via cart.
via cart catch up and see what you can pull up about them. You eventually get towards the field where you see a few people who are just kind of like on the outskirts, just kind of like with pitchforks and hand sides and whatnot, just kind of shifting around, looking very antsy, very anxious. Who goes there?
Part of the guild. We're here to help. I promise, alright?
All right. So the guild sent someone. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but
I'll pull out my axe. We already dealt with the boars and the axe beak.
it's two big problems. It's actually really, it's really helpful. It's really helpful.
Have you... You're getting ready for the creatures that show up here, right?
Haven't seen him yet, but
Have you ever seen them? I know that sounds weird. I'm not doubting you. I'm saying, have you seen them up close and personal enough that you could describe them?
not myself. But before Billy went silent, he kind of motions to one guy who's just like wrapped up in a blanket, just on his side, like almost catatonic. Just
Is he injured?
no, he motions, and Billy just kind of like slowly looks up at you guys, just like, he got a scratch on him. Just he's not gravely injured. He was able to get away, but
Can I see the scratch, Billy?
slowly just kind of stares at you. Make a persuasion check.
No, I need advantage since I said we're here to help.
And straight roll, because otherwise he would have not.
It would be disadvantage. Alright. That's not bad at all!
He slowly pulls it open, and you can see there's some rips across his shirt and into his chest. Kind of got a somewhat zigzagged, like it wasn't a clean cut, not like a blade. It was something that looked similar to what you had seen from before
On the boar?
on the boar. Yes.
Alright. I'll wrap him back up. Don't worry. We're gonna keep you and your friends safe, alright?
I'll just come over, like walk over to him and just like, I'll look into his soul.
He stares back into you
How
with
much-
dead eyes.
How much do I think he's seen? I'm used to seeing people that
Roll an
Seen some
insight
shit.
check.
Can I get advantage because of
I'll
my
straight roll.
background?
I'm letting you make
Okay.
the roll.
2.
He's
I
not a
was gonna
baby.
ask, but I'm not sure.
I'd say that would not give you a.
No,
You'd
not
be able to-
advantage or anything.
No. With him, with the way he's kind of curled up, I mean, he looks like he's acting like a little kid who's seen a monster. That's what your mind
he's
kind of goes to. So it's
petrified.
like you're like, maybe he saw something, maybe he didn't, maybe he's just afraid of the dark, maybe he got something brushed up against his leg and spooked him. But the mark on his chest, that's very real.
I'll head over to Carter. My axe on my shoulder. This is one of the few times that my gut was right.
That being,
Shadow creatures are the ones that hit the boars.
that's something, I guess.
But it also makes me wonder what exactly they are because we have a human who has the same wounds, and he looks terrified.
I don't know. That's what I wouldn't say it frightens me, but we'll keep our eyes open. All right. Are we going out
You did.
into the
If it
field
screams, we
or?
can kill it.
True.
Where's the last time that you saw one of these? Or that anyone saw one of these things?
Billy says, saw it in the field. Motions out towards the field. Just,
She'll start heading towards the field.
okay, be careful.
She holds his thumb up.
Right, so you guys start heading into the field.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The field is not barren, per se. It's got tall grass around certain areas where it's clear that that is the boundary of it. There's open little pockets where it's clear that that's where they're actually farming, but there's no crops here to obscure view in the crop areas due to the fact that it is coming into spring and they're still probably getting into the planting season. The tall grass around it is still not dead. It's grown up enough that it's slightly obscuring your vision. With how tall you are, you're able to see a little bit over the top, but not too far. Like every now and then you'll see like a little but you also hear the wind to blow through, so it's uncertain whether or not it's just something small just rustling the grass or if it's the wind. If you guys want, you can make perception checks. I'd say at disadvantage due to the tall grass.
Yellow. Still not bad.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
We're making
back.
perception checks with disadvantage because of tall grass.
Cash money.
Just because it's tall grass? Because I know dim light doesn't give me any
It's
tall
just
grass.
because it's tall grass.
It's just because it's tall grass, gosh.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Nat 20! What the fuck? What did you eat out my luck?
To be fair,
Just
Karg
sat
got
you
next
know
to my
what?
head and sucked out my Nat 20 luck like a
what it
leech.
is it's bad stats luck. That's all it is. Because whenever you have bad stats, that's when you tend to roll the highest. Cheshire has the worst stats out of all of my characters.
He's a good
Hey,
man.
Guru,
though, in
quick
his own way.
question, just
What?
to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Mhm.
The last thing I remember you saying was about the boars having these weird, thin diagonal cuts in their bodies. Like
Yes,
it was
kind
made
of
by
jagged.
branches.
Jaggedy looking.
Yeah, oh, jagged. Like it was
Yes,
made
like
by
it was not made with a clean blade.
Okay.
And then you guys traveled. You've met with Billy, who was attacked by one and has a similar marking on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like he's wrapped up in a blanket, just like looking like he's danced with the devil and is not happy with it. All right.
Okay, and we see exactly jack shit. Excellent.
Well, let's see.
I'm probably gonna head out after if this is a fight. After the fight, by the way.
No worries.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see if perceptive gives me anything here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Paris, my internet is freaking again.
Oh no.
Give me a sev.
No, it does not.
Sec. Asterisk.
Giving her a sec.
Big titty anime girls are confusing. Like, how does their spine support all of that? It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, big
You're
titty
not
anime
wrong.
physics.
Like, God, they gotta have some back problems at least.
Oh yeah, just like normal women do. It's just, you know.
Except more. Because
Except
their
more.
waist will be the size of a penny.
Yeah,
It's
And
also
their
anime logic where, you
gazungas
know,
are the size of watermelon.
yeah, big titty anime logic.
Big titty anime. Oh, that needs to be the name of a one-shot. Titty anime logic.
That sounds like a plan.
Since we're just doing bullshit, my friend's like, hey, I want to read the Scott Pilgrim, so I gave her one of mine. She
Jesus
already
Christ.
There you
Okay.
Welcome back.
My entire internet just had a heart attack.
Now you know my pain.
are you guys ready?
I
Yeah.
missed completely
Yeah.
what happened. Like,
Oh,
I-
no, you were going out into the field.
Yeah.
I was recapping to Matt, and then your internet went
okay.
blink real quick.
Also, Butters, did you hear what I said to you?
No.
I said, you just stole, like, all of my Nat 20 luck that my
He's-
fiance gave to me.
He said it was
Yes.
dumb stat luck.
I just imagine, what is it? I got the money is mine. I got the money is mine.
That being said,
mine.
that being said, we're getting back into what's going on.
Mm-hmm. It's more combat, isn't it?
Ellie in Cheshire. As
Mhm.
you're going through the tall grass, you hear several. Sounds more like grass being moved, as well as footsteps.
The mask gets put on.
I believe.
Karg and Alasha suddenly hear something go.
I'm
and-
sorry. Who's cocking three
No,
shotguns?
hold on. It's not three. It's something moving through and then stepping on stuff that all of a sudden. I'm going to drag you over here so you can actually get a visual. I'm actually going to drag everyone else with me. So 1 second here.
I'd appreciate that actually, because then I would have the exact same stats as what I had before.
I love how Ellie and Cheshire,
I heard a mask on, so I'm throwing you on.
the two people who, like, aren't like, supposed to be the perceptive ones, immediate rage mode, ready for a fight. Nope.
So how do you guys want to be positioned here?
Where do we hear these things coming from?
You
Where
guys
are you
rolled that
positioned
one,
first?
so I think you guys are a little late.
I
Position
see.
first. This is you would be marching order
I-
first.
am
Fine, I would've been,
either
like, right here.
Okay.
I'm either a few feet ahead or right beside Cheshire. I'm not quite sure if he took off after me or at the same time.
Same time.
Okay. Listen
Okay,
here,
so we're
Karg.
separate.
Stop being.
Start being a.
Why is there two Kargs on the? Oh my! What the?
Double the healing?
Minor illusion.
That was. That's on my other screen. Apparently, my other screen is just being a pain in my ass. So let me let you know. You hear around you. If I can actually. From the left and right, you hear some of the rustlings and movements.
Mm.
You say at least 2, maybe 3, and then you hear the. And because of the net ones, I'm only going to give it to right here because 2 of you rolled high enough for that. Actually, no, right here. As you see this
Oh heck, lads.
form moving through the grass towards you.
Yes.
A creature
fucking-
with a face with eyes that are basically just hot embers glowing from behind a burlap sack that's wrapped
Oh,
around his neck like
lads.
a noose.
Oh
It's
no, lads.
wearing a baggy shirt and wooden arms with tendrils that are wrapped into claws as it has a ripped like a one of those like burlap bag ripped open smiles on its face as it glowing eyes stares at you. We're rolling initiative.
I'm
I'm
getting
so
flashbacks
happy.
to Courage the Cowardly Dog and Muriel. Just saying.
No worry,
I'm
Muriel,
so-
I'll save you.
I'm so happy.
I can tell.
You never got to fight scarecrows before?
No, but I've always wanted to.
Scarecrows are fun.
Mm.
I only get the exhaustion point once I'm done raging, so boys, get ready to carry my ass.
That's fine. Ellie's used to carting around people.
Well, no, he's gonna be able to walk. Just expect him to be a little slower than everybody else.
Oh shit, lads! I might have rolled that nat 1, but I'm right out of the gate.
Get these
Still
back
think
up.
you're getting surprise round though.
I'm going to say that on this surprise round, Ellie and Cheshire, you get to act on that round as well.
Awesome.
Because you guys did
Right.
not roll natural
Instead.
ones. But the one below you also is not acting on the surprise round because it rolled a natural 1 as well. So it is quite clear that you know it is coming. Basically, you look at it, they like, all eyes are on it. It just kind of like steps like through, just like.
Fuck.
It doesn't look like he's saying fuck. It just like looks at you just like with this like that grin, just like tilting its head slowly to the side, almost like turning it a whole 180 before snapping back into place.
Oof, this lad's going owl on us.
All right, so let me grab that. Descending. Elisha rolled a natural 1, so we're skipping her for the surprise round. Elizabeth. You run up to it.
Not disadvantage. Stop that.
Yep, straight roll for this. That'll hit.
Anger.
All right. You slam into his chest. Which grade X is this? Just to verify real quick.
This is the Moonlight Great Axe. I only have one.
Just double checking. Slams into his chest. Is just like rocks back slightly, looking down. Just doesn't make any noise. Just kind of looks at you, just clicking its head back and forth, just looking at you like curious, confused.
Confusion.
Card natural 1.
Confusion.
This one does not get a chance to
Here,
attack.
I'll name it. I'll name the Great Axe so that you know which one. When I make that fucking axe beak. Great Axe.
Elisha, all of a sudden from behind you hear.
Oh
this one.
dear.
This one is going to attack you.
I don't appreciate that.
You don't appreciate the fact that it's going to hit with a 18, then, will you?
Mm,
Yeah, you don't have your blade song up yet.
I can still shield and I do so reactively.
Okay, you're burning through your spell slots. Don't forget, mark them off.
I know, I am marking them all.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we do that, I hit that
Another
too
one.
soon.
Another
I know.
one.
Another one.
God damn it.
Where's it at, Guru? Where's the another one?
I'm
Another
so
one.
tipped. Put the.
That one stumbles, falls, flips over, and lands on its feet, but it does not hit him.
The fuck sort of fucking circus reaction was that?
It rolled a natural 1. This one's not going to make it to you, but Cheshire from behind you, you hear. And then another one. This one gets advantage because you guys did not hear this one coming.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is the one that beat you guys on your perception check. So with advantage, rolled 3 twice. So I'm guessing that does not hit. No. All right, so Cheshire, it's your turn now, and I will actually zoom in a little, just a wee bit, lads.
I'd like to grab this one by the hay it calls a neck.
Okay.
The one to the right of me.
Why is this showing me Elisha? Is that you or is that Elisha?
Well,
That's-
No, that's
Where?
you. Elisha's bars are over Cheshire for some reason. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? Yeah, so
I don't
you
know
grab.
why they're
Okay,
over.
make
Yeah.
a strength check.
22.
You have it.
I just take it and I whoosh it over here.
Oh,
Okay, so
using
you're-
move.
You're gonna move it. Gotcha.
And I just take my take my machete in my other hand and I just try to shove it in its chest.
Roll to a hit.
Reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Reckless.
Swing,
Where's
swing,
theirs?
swing
Okay.
away.
Okay. Everyone went quiet, and I'm like, no,
Oh, yeah.
internet, please.
That barely hits.
Ha. 5. I roll minimum damage a lot.
I mean, that's
You
still
do,
5
but you also
damage.
roll nat 20s a lot as well. So
All
I
right,
roll
so
minimum
you
damage in my
stabbed it.
20s all.
Moving back up the rounds, Elisha. Now you can make your turn.
I sure do. I blade sing.
All right,
God, where's that music?
I'm working on it.
Where's this music?
Hold
What
on.
the fuck is my Discord notification?
And because it's an action, I can't attack right now. but I will get out my short sword.
All right.
Oh wait, blade singing is an action.
Blade singing is an action. That's another thing about it. That's why it can come
Yeah.
back on a short rest.
Okay.
All right. Let's bring back the music we had before. That was good music.
Yeah.
Ah, I was gonna say something creepy.
I can't find anything creepy at the moment. I was trying. I was honestly trying, but I couldn't find any creepy. But actually, I'll use
All
this
good
one.
if you can. Okay.
I'll use this one. I've used it before, I think.
You have not.
have not.
Oh wait, yes you have.
Yes, I used it a while ago, but still, good stuff. All right, so you blade sing. That's your action. You're staying where you are.
Yep.
All right, Ellie, your turn. That'll hit. For 13 points of damage. Gotcha.
Doing pretty good on the. It's not average damage. It's over average, but like the average. If that makes sense.
All right, staying where you are.
I will Bucky up here. I'll move more here so that I'm more at the center of its attention, if that makes sense.
That's fair. All right. Karg is going to. He has no idea what's going on right now. Going to
You almost got
attempt-
bitch smacked by a flipping scarecrow.
Yep. Swings it as he kind of stumbles back slightly. It just kind of steps back slightly, just watching him. That big old. This one doesn't have the same one. The one that you saw initially has the one with the burlap smile. This one is like a Stitch smile. But again, the burlap eyes look like
Creepy
there's
to say.
burns around it to actually cause it to have eyes. Otherwise, it looks like it's just burlap sack. This one doesn't have a noose around it. This one is just like the burlap's just kind of flopping around, hanging. Each one of them is a little bit unique in their own ways, but they're all same thing. Burlap, it looks like a scarecrow jumped off and grew very
Flammable.
aggressive. All right, so that one's grappled. This one's going to go 5, 10. Move right here. Actually, this one's going to move right here. So it is going to take the attack of opportunity from Cheshire.
Sure, dog. Technically, isn't it reckless? Because I called reckless on my turn.
I'm going to say no. It's only for your turn.
Let me see. Doink.
And until your next turn. Okay.
So it is reckless.
Yes. Wait, hold on. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide if reckless doing so on melee weapon attack with your strength during this turn. Okay, just want to make sure I read that right. So yes, go ahead. That hits.
6.
Alright, so that hits into it. And this one's going to... That... Falasha, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh,
You stare
fuck.
into its eyes, and
Dang
the
it.
burning coals just like glow, and they seem to increase like a haunting light, burning through. And you, for a moment, you stare at it confidently, and then you feel like something is drained from you.
I don't like
You,
that.
just- you can't move. Your hand is just shaking. You're trying to move. You are paralyzed and frightened.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Fuck. Fuck.
That's not good.
That means anything that hits you is a critical hit.
Yep, you are paralyzed and frightened, and this one here is moving up to hit you.
Let's see.
Advantage, 18 to hit.
It does not hit.
That Blade
does your-
song is.
Hold on, let me check something about Blade Song, because it just stays on.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, I can end.
You can end it as a free.
I can
action,
end it
right?
as a bonus action.
It is
No, no,
gone.
you can dismiss it.
It
no
is
action.
gone. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Blade Song cannot stay. when
Yeah,
you're
if you were incapacitated.
Yeah, so an 18 would hit you.
Oh,
Yep. Also, apparently, it's a bonus action, not an action.
Oh,
Yes,
good to know.
it is a bonus
I
action.
So
will
that we will-
keep that in mind.
So yeah, it rakes into you. That is paralyzed. That's incapacitated, which means that's a crit.
Good shit. This is making up for earlier.
I'm not gonna make you make that because you already are. It's 11 points of slashing damage right across your back.
Cool. Nice.
The one in front of Cheshire is gonna attempt to. I need a wisdom save from Cheshire.
19, motherfucker.
You are not paralyzed, so you're fine. Oh, actually, hold on. The one in front, behind Elisha, needs to make a second attack because he has 2 attacks.
Yeah, go on.
Natural 20.
This is
You
This
don't
is
get
great.
anything extra for it, so it would have been a crit either way.
this isn't pretty.
13 points of slashing damage.
I'm down, gentlemen.
Oof.
Alright, so the one in front of Karg is going to attempt to frighten him. I'm trying to use the same thing. Karg flips it off. And Ellie, I need a wisdom save from you as well.
Yes,
Oh,
join me in the nap.
fuck.
You are frightened,
The nat
and you are
1.
paralyzed.
And your rage is gone.
And your rage is down because you're incapacitated.
God damn it.
Cheshire,
Chess.
you're up.
He'll take this one and pull it back, and he'll stand over Elisha's body,
Alright.
which he is there, by the way. He's there.
Hold on. I'll move Elisha to the back.
Alright.
Thanks.
Just
And
yeah.
he drags this one with him,
Alright.
drops it, and
It's such
wields
a
his machete with 2 hands.
Ooh. He's not done this yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got
Good.
2 hands on
Extra.
machete.
Extra 2 potential damage, boys.
Let her rip.
Fuck it, the one to the left.
Mhm.
No, focus on the one in front of me. Let's just go all out, reckless. Let's do it.
Swing away. That'll hit. That'll hit.
Alright. 16
Wham bam.
to that one. And I'll close my eyes.
Okay.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Elisha. That's
Which
it.
means
Hey.
I'm guessing anything that comes to attack me has advantage. But guess what? They
Let's
have an
see.
advantage anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh shit, boys, I'm back!
You're
back up
awake
with
and my
one.
dick is in your face.
I blade sing.
Blade
It's
Sing
a
is bonus
bonus
action.
action.
I'm guessing you're are you gonna just stand back to back essentially?
Yeah, and then I cast Green Flame Blade.
Swing
because
away.
that's
It's an action.
it is an action.
Are you doing it from the ground or are you getting up?
I'll get up.
Okay, just making sure, because if it's from the ground, it's with disadvantage. Just making
I
sure
know.
you're aware.
Can she stay? Technically, she has to move it to a different square, but I think it's forced movement.
I'm going to say it's technically force movement, so it will prevent the one from that you're basically you are body blocking the one in front of you from being able to attack her essentially. So, let me 1 second here. I want to move you to the back real quick. Elisha, move yourself down.
Cool.
Or actually, you could have just used the arrow keys, but same difference.
1 hit point, lads.
You are up. Stand up and take your swing. Left or right, your choice.
I will take the one on the left.
Swing away. That'll hit. And I'm guessing, of course, you're hitting the one in front of Cheshire with the fire.
Yes.
And this is just a regular short sword, right?
It's just my regular short sword.
Gotcha. Alright, you stab into it, you feel like the hay and the the stuffing that's, part of it. Doesn't feel like you made a real big dent with it, but then you see the flames just jump off onto the one next to it. It's like as it flails its arms. It does not seem to like that.
I bet it doesn't.
Bitch.
Match.
Alright,
Batch.
Ellie, you are paralyzed until the end of its next turn.
Oh
So
my
you can't
God,
do
I can't
anything.
do anything.
Yeah. Karg is going to risk it. If
Risk
my
what?
computer hates it. So it's going to attempt plus 3, 16. 16 misses. He does not have Lesser Restoration, which I don't think can fix paralysis.
Mosh pit.
Yes, it can, but he doesn't have any second level spell slots, so he can't do that.
Oof. That's a big oof.
Just
what he
hit
is-
me.
No, that's not how that works. You have to be removed from paralysis. But what he is going to do is he has one first level spell slot left. Elisha, you're getting 5 HP back.
Thank.
So
Much
I can't fight off of
obliged.
paralysis, can I?
No.
No. And
That
force
is
movement.
unfortunately. I'm not moving to do.
So I'm just stuck for the rest of this fight, I'm assuming.
Okay.
No, till the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And this is going to be kind of funny because force movement does not provoke attack of opportunity, right, Butters?
Nope.
Okay. You want to see something funny?
Oh
Sure.
no.
You select correctly. 510. Oh, let me. 510. He's attempting to drag you away from the creature. He does take another
would-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Natural 1. It misses. So yeah, he just He basically grabs Ellie and she's just like, he's just dragging you away. Just nope, 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 nope.
This is bad. This is bad. This is. Ooh,
This
is
one
real
here
bad.
does not like that Karg ignored him. It really doesn't like it because he hit him. 4 points of slashing damage. Karg needs to make a wisdom save. He is frightened of the creature.
Okay. At least he's not paralyzed though.
He is not paralyzed. He is only frightened. And he is still up, so that's definitely a good thing as well. They have 2 options
They
here.
failed by 5 or more. Ah, got it. Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is at least. Because they
To
both
be fair,
rolled
it also
one.
is I'll let you. I'll let us go with this. I need to see. So we're gonna do some coin flips, boys and girls.
Guru, just as we go, do I happen to know what these things are?
We'll
They're
get to that at the
scarecrows.
end because right now we're mid combat.
Fair enough.
They're
I
scarecrows.
just wanted to know
Yep.
because I have a spell that might work on them.
Yeah, they look to be scarecrows. So this one at
Okay.
And you know that it
Cheshire,
doesn't like fire.
another at Cheshire, and then this is for Carganelli. That's Ellie. So, Cheshire, you're getting 3 attacks.
Oh no.
Bring it on,
20 hits.
motherfucker. Yes, it does.
That's max damage. That's 9 points of slashing damage, reduced to 4. Wisdom save. You are
Yes.
frightened.
Okay, but not paralyzed.
Yeah.
Next, in a few levels, I'll be immune to that.
Yeah.
15 misses.
With it, all these are at advantage, right?
These are at advantage, and yeah, that
All
also misses. An 8 also misses.
Jeez.
All right, and this one is it terrified Ellie. It wants to do it again. So, oh wait, hold on. These all have 2 attacks. My apologies. So
Oh god damn
hit,
it.
miss, another miss. So that's another miss for Cheshire. That's another hit for Cheshire. That's a 22 to hit
Oh, no.
for
Wait,
6 points
Drew,
of slashing damage. What?
Drew,
Yes.
Attack. You swung at me 3 times.
Yes, which then they get 2 attacks each.
Isn't it? Is it a multi-attack to use the frighten?
No, it is a action to use the frighten.
One of them used the frighten. You should have
No,
only
the
got 4
claw
off
attack
on me.
also has a frighten effect.
Okay, got it.
Yes,
Oh,
claw
jeez.
attack has a separate frighten effect. The terrifying gaze thing is its own action. That's why they had to use the full action. They didn't get attack.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting used to multi-attack on creatures with against low-level people like you guys.
Give
I mean,
me
to be
any
fair, almost-
attack, dude. These things, no offense, they knock. It's gonna be hard for them to put a dent into me.
I'm aware, but yes, they do 3 points of damage. You're already frightened, so you don't have to make another save. Ellie's getting attacked now. That's with advantage. 9 misses,
Yeah. Thank god.
and you are no longer paralyzed or frightened. So on
It
your
only
next turn,
lasts 10 seconds?
it only lasts until the end of its turn,
Oh,
unless
wicked.
it wants to make another terrifying gaze.
Oh, wicked.
Yep. So yeah, you can fight back, and unlike Karg, you are not frightened, and unlike Cheshire, you're also not frightened. 11 hits,
You got
5
advantage.
misses.
Yeah, 11. I forgot because
Yeah, because you're frightened. Yes.
5.
Alright. You're definitely making a chunk into him.
These are some
Elisha.
hardy motherfuckers.
Bonus action, Shadow Blade. Regular action, Green Flame Blade.
Swing away.
I'm so happy that the
At
combo that works and they're both spells.
This one.
Swing away. That'll hit. Alright. And Cheshire, the one in front of you, is hit by the flames as it's trying to slap itself, pat itself down. It just looks up to the sky, just throwing its arms aside as it just basically Wicker Man's fire just running across its form as it just holds its hands up as its face just no mouth to scream with, and yet it's holding its hands up as though it does as it
I have no mouth yet. I'm a scream.
yeah, and it begins falling down, and the dry grass around you begins to slightly catch fire.
Oh dear!
Yeah,
This
I
is metal
kinda
as
figured
shit.
that was gonna happen.
This is
If
metal.
it's any
as shit.
consolation, I'm not gonna use Green Blade unless it's like next to each other again.
Elisha, let me tell you the most disgusting combo of all time.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this on top of
For
that.
you, it's gonna be have Shadow Blade ready. Whenever
Yeah.
something moves to attack, cast Green Flame Blade, and have what is it? No, don't cast Green Flame Blade. Cast Booming Blade.
As long as Ellie doesn't hit it.
You need to no, I'm talking about like because you need to get what is it? Warcaster, because that combo is disgusting at
I'm
red level.
aware. But we'll focus on that in the future. Elizabeth, your turn. You are no longer frightened, and this thing just tried to hit you. How badly did it fuck up? Tell the audience. 16 hits.
Unfortunately, not that one.
That was the exact amount of HP it had left. As you just
Actually,
cleave into it and just chop it down.
I can actually out DPS Ellie now. Jesus Christ.
Yep. So what do you do?
Jesus.
What else do you want to do? You want to move? You want to stay where you are?
Can I forcibly switch places with Card?
I'm going to say no. He's trying to defend you at the moment. He doesn't know that you're not paralyzed.
Bonus action to tap him.
Huh? What? Hey. You're ugly.
Oh my gosh.
That's a rude thing to tell your fiance.
No, he's talking to, he points to the scarecrow, obviously.
Sure.
2, 3, pulls out the rose, misses as it flies past the creature as it like unearthly just kind of like shifts to the side as it misses, just like nope. That's bad. Bad. All right. 3 of them. So one second here. I'm gonna do 2 rolls here. It's Elisha.
Oh,
All right,
my-
Elisha, wisdom save.
Oh no. Okay. Lads. Okay.
Woo!
Barely saved.
Yes.
And that is 2 claw attacks at Cheshire. Also, hold on. Scarecrows. Okay, so yeah. You're reckless, so 14 misses. That'll hit, but yep, just want to see if it was a natural 20. Alright. 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3. Make another wisdom save.
I'm already frightened.
Make another wisdom save.
13.
You will not be frightened at the end of this turn because your frighten only lasts until the end of its turn.
He was trying to
God.
chain frighten you.
Yeah, it was trying to keep you frightened, essentially. Alright, and real quick. Alright. Ellie, wisdom save. You
Yay.
saved. You are not frightened. As this thing tried to gaze unearthly into your soul, you're just like, I already had that, motherfucker. I ain't about this. So,
Cheshire's
Cheshire.
eyes widen
Yeah.
and his eyebrows raised.
Mhm.
I'm going to reckless
The fuck did you
Left
just
or
try
right?
and do to me?
to the left, the one that tries stunning
Everything
me.
you own in a box to the left.
Swing away. That'll hit.
Yeet,
That'll also hit.
yeet.
Oh wait, Guru.
hmm
We're in dim light.
Not anymore. Fire.
Oh yeah. Well, technically, this could still be doable.
24 damage.
The
Oh.
second hit, you just
My
cleave
lord.
right through it and basically just lop it in half. It just into the fire to fuel it.
Question: Can I just?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You
Wait.
just chop it in half unless you want to.
Can I chop it in half? It looks down as it falls down to the ground and looks confused why his bottom is gone.
Yeah, it like looks down at itself like it's like losing its
My leg.
whatever. It's just like reaches down into itself, like trying to pat itself down. Like what? Oh,
I've been halved. Anybody ever seen that movie?
I have not.
Oh, it's a good movie.
I think I know what movie you're talking about. Does it involve the kids?
Yeah, there's the two kids that were playing with swords.
Alasha, it is your turn.
It sure is.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I was gonna move if you had.
Alasha, go ahead.
Without the fire because there's no targets.
Not a problem.
There is a target, but that's friendly fire.
Speaking of which, round 20. Roll
Layer
something real
action?
quick. Hold on. All right.
Do I have to put out my fire, Guru? I'll bonus action put out my.
I mean, it's caught fire to the dry brush.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to
Shape
move over and
water.
beat it down, essentially, because the wind is blowing to the north at the moment.
Just shape some water.
That's
To
an
shape
action
water,
to do
you
that,
have to have water near you.
and you have to have water on you to do so. Ellie, it's your turn.
I
Fun
have
fact.
a water skin.
Fun fact: water skins are animal bladder. Go on.
hmm Go ahead, Ellie,
Cute.
with advantage. You're flanking.
I'm sorry, like I paused because I heard what he
I'm
just
going
said,
to
and it's
continue
like-
moving past it. That will hit.
I feel like I traded my fucking damage with Butters.
Alright, that'll hit. Alright, and Kari is no longer afraid, so he is going to. He kind of like looks at himself, just like, I need to go back into learning some new spells. Hurcha! 15, not a disadvantage. And with advantage, that would have been a 15 anyway, so that still hits. For 4 piercing damage.
I need to get this man a weapon.
He has,
He has
a
a
mace.
mace, but it's
A better
Magical
weapon.
Yeah. Alright, so once again, that is Cheshire. Cheshire, wisdom save. Card. Getting hit.
14.
14 passes. First attack misses. Second attack misses. Just raking across his armor as he's looking down, just like, that's cute. Go ahead, Cheshire. No need to reckless now. You are flanking.
Wreck. Oh, fun.
I'm sorry.
That'll hit.
Just the rack off.
16 damage.
Nice, nice. Ellie. Or Alasha, I mean. Not skipping you, promise. Just want to put a little dot on you to remind myself that you're concentrating.
I use shape water to put out the fire.
Alright. So that puts out one of the fires.
Yeah.
It has moved over a little bit, so
I see it. I'll get it the next turn.
I love that. I see it.
If I was just look, as soon as all this is over, I'm just saying, just like I got a way of
No worries.
dealing with this. Your fire department.
Elizabeth, it's your turn.
Oh, no.
That'll hit.
That's more like it.
There we go.
Oof.
Nice chunk.
Kari is going to do it again.
Use your fucking mate.
Fine! Pulls out his mace.
I was
Well,
gonna
that's
say.
that was advantage. Hold on. Advantage because of that. You
That's
hear
the
you hear it, like crack into the side of it as it just like takes the blow and like turns unearthly, just kind of snaps back into place as it's taking damage. It's just not as much as it could have. Kind of looks past you, just like, okay, apparently I was right. Am I wrong?
Fuck
Am I
off!
right? Fuck you. Fuck it. Fuck all of
I
this.
can hear quietly in the background Elisha say, Lovers quarrels.
That will do that.
I'm
And
just
that will
getting
miss.
too much fun out of this.
5. Ah! Gets slapped in the face.
Get smacked.
Mother-
Yes, he
Ah!
did.
Right, and now for Alasha. Wisdom save.
Leave.
Did you say leave?
I did say leave. Leave. Damn
Turns
it.
around, glares at you, and you are paralyzed.
Damn it!
Go ahead.
I try to
Cheshire.
grab it by the back of the neck.
Okay. So you're trying to grapple it.
Throw
Yep.
in the fucking fire.
Okay. Yeah. You have it flailing as it's like it glares at Alasha. Also, it's like what the fuck.
Let's cook, shall we? I'll just drop him in the fire.
Yeah.
All right. So you drop him in the fire.
Reckless.
You recklessly drop it in the fire.
I think he's gonna reckless attack it. Yeah.
Oh.
That'll hit. One hand. Don't forget.
Nope, I drop it. I said.
Oh, you dropped it. Right.
Yeah, he drops it in the fire.
Yep,
That's
no
what he
worries.
said.
2
not
hands to
one.
baseball bat this. Go ahead.
I did.
You did. You rolled almost max damage.
12 damage.
Gotcha. This is gonna be fun.
Plus fire, apparently.
Oh my
Conan
god, it's gonna
turn.
start running around on fire.
Alasha, it's your
Um,
turn.
I'm paralyzed. Can I actually do anything?
No.
Cool.
Ellie, your turn. This thing's still in front of you.
Stop. Die!
That'll do it. Alright. Karg is going to... Apparently I can't do it on this one. He's going to move between the creature and Alasha's like, nope. No. Creature, at the start of its turn,
He's on fire.
is in the middle of fire.
Partially
If
thanks to
it
me.
ends if it ends its turn in that area, it'll catch fire essentially. It's not on fire yet, so it still has a chance to try things. So first and foremost,
But
it's got a
it's
decision
smart
to make.
enough to move.
Fight one. It's pretty smart. Cheshire, 2 attacks at you. Reckless, so with advantage. First attack misses. That will hit regardless, but yep, that'll hit. Wisdom save. Uh, 10
Ooh.
fails. You do take 5 points of damage, halved to 2, and it's going to attempt to move.
Please,
You make an attack with disadvantage. Ellie makes just a standard attack.
I make a standard attack.
Right, because
I
reckless. Yep.
my turn.
And you make an attack as well, Cheshire.
Ooh.
Alright, so
Shame.
that does miss. Ellie, how are you doing this?
It's on fire.
It's on fire.
I'm going to hit it so it falls forward, grab its leg, and then just literally bash it against the ground.
Basically, you're smothering the fire by setting this thing on fire.
Yeah.
So you just crack into it, beat it down, just start bamming, bam, bam.
Through the day. He said start singing.
And
Fire
as
place I
it's
had
like
to.
limply, like, it is 100% a straw man, just dangling down. You just bash it down one more time.
And I think I'm gonna miss you most of all.
All I could think was Loki from the Adventures.
Cheshire take it off myself. And just starts spraying it down with ice. And that's
Ellie's
where I'll be leaving.
Stomping over to Karg.
All right, Butters. Have a good night.
Up,
Hey.
Good night.
Bye, batters. Yeah, he basically like starts spraying it down and just like, okay.
The medieval
Falls
version
forward and just
of the fire
passes out.
extinguisher.
Yeah, he
Oh,
basically
boy.
falls forward and passes out. Karg just like looks at him. I'll get him. Moves over and just kind of
She
very
grabs
gently.
him by the back of his robe.
Yeah,
You.
yeah.
She spins him around, yanks him down,
Don't
she
you
kicks, and then
dare-
shoves him toward Cheshire.
Oh.
Don't you dare break my mask because of that, dick.
No. He stumbles back. He steps forward. He very gently takes the mask, puts it in, makes sure it's in your hand, which it already is. But he's just like, make sure you're got a good grip on it, basically. picks you up very gently, holds you basically bridal style, and just kind of looks at you and she's like, I really hope this mask's worth it, because that's doing some good stuff for you, apparently. It's very just as gently, just pats your shoulders. You're just like, oh, like you don't snuggle. You're just like leaning back, just like I'm just.
Bad should kill him.
It's alright. Let him out.
As he motions to the scarecrows, just like, might want to take these back as proof that something happened at least.
She grabs one of the scarecrow's legs, the one that has the noose to the weird grid on it.
The one that attacked Elisha first.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch. I will examine him.
Drag
All right, so you're gonna pick him up and the whole body, or
I heard that lover's quarrel comment.
Am I still paralyzed?
No.
I rub my jaw and I say, I was not wrong, was I?
Yes. Also, you had absolutely lost the shadow blade the moment you were paralyzed because of incapacity.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Scarecrows are fun.
She just like looks at you with her cheeks puffed out in a pout, before she starts walking.
I mean, we are lovers. Karg just mutters to Elisha as he walks past, just kind of shrugging, just like, I don't see the big deal.
I heard that.
I'm going to examine this dude in the cart as we make our way back to the town.
Okay. Well, you're
We're
going to
heading
see.
back to the villagers.
Yeah, the villager's literally just right out there on the edge
Yeah.
of it. So
Okay, cool.
you're taking just the one.
No, I'm taking all of them. I'm not leaving anything behind.
Some of them are a little bit burnt. One of them's
Yeah.
more crispy than the others because the green flame
I
blade.
bet that
I'm sorry. I imagined her trying to pick it up by its arm, and because of how severely burnt it is, just breaks off.
It doesn't break. It's crumbling basically. So you have to get very gently try. Basically, you're trying to drag a bunch of these back with you, and just like I got this. When
I'll drag him back. I don't know if we have the cart, so I was
you have
just
the
gonna
cart,
go-
it's at the edge. It's not with you in the middle of the field.
Okay, so one at a time. However many I can take at once.
Okay.
Cart
So you
walking
can
beside her.
take two. They're not that heavy. It's
I
more
would
that they
hope
were, you know-
not.
Yeah, you could
Thank
probably
you
take
very
all of them if you stacked them. It's just it'll be a little bit awkward to carry them.
Ellie will take 3 of them if she's the lost to take or having difficulty. Rhythm, please.
Yeah, you can help. Which when you take them out, at first they're like, we saw movement since. Are you?
They were
a scarecrow?
scarecrow. Yeah.
Not your garden variety scarecrow, mind you. These ones seem to have a bit more bite than usual.
Actually, they have more claw than anything else.
What? They look very
They
confused.
clawed me.
They came to life and attacked us.
You hear from the cart over just.
That's what it did to Billy.
Yeah, they all look to Billy, who's just like staring at them, just like he's having post-traumatic, just.
It's okay, Billy. It's dead.
They all are.
Karg moves over to the cart, just very gently lays Cheshire down, make sure he's wrapped up in a way that he's safe and comfortable. As Jaren just like starts playing with his hair.
Jaren! Wait, how did Jaren get here?
Jiren's been here the whole time.
No, wait, I left him at the end of Kaleido.
Jaren like hides behind him as he like slowly pokes up,
Jaren, how did you get here?
grabs a blanket, and just throws it over himself, and just
No,
scoots
it's
over into a
okay,
corner.
You're not in trouble.
He pokes his head up, hides again, pokes his head out, hides again, pokes his head out,
He
hides
did.
again.
I do believe that is what he's trying to convey.
I'll pick him
Pokes his
up.
head out. He crawls onto you,
You could have gotten hurt.
pats your head.
Right up. She'll pat his head back.
He like waves his hand at your hand, just like stop it.
I wonder if monkeys are ticklish. I'm going to try it.
It kind of bats at your hand. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop that.
She'll keep like messing with its neck to see if it starts giggling.
It doesn't seem to be giggling, but it seems to just be enjoying itself. Just kind of like smacking at your hand. Just grabs a hold of your finger at one point, just shakes it back and forth.
I want 8. It's like a little baby. I just imagine Karg's like the gears in his head turning, him just turning
Yeah.
absolutely pale. Like, no.
He's not turning. He's not turning pale. He's just thinking about just like, we don't need 8 of them. Stop that.
Agreed.
Oh no, I didn't mean monkey.
5 is
Ah.
a much more reasonable number.
I'm going to focus on getting us back to town so we can actually get some shut-eye. Thank you very much.
Ellen will hop in beside Karg and be holding onto one of his hands.
He'll like just like let you hold on to it at first, and then he'll eventually just like slowly just kind of take your hand. At first he's just like, I'm just focusing on moving forward. Fine. Okay.
Broke the man.
Elisha, you said you want to examine these.
Oh yeah.
Also, the townsfolk are just like, we should burn them. You heard that before you put them into the thing, so they're probably expecting you to, dispose of them in your own way. But
Yeah, I'll basically do a green flame blade in like the center of town, so like the fire catches on either like individually,
mhm,
but not anywhere near their house. So I don't. burn those.
obviously,
But I don't want to do it right here because you saw what happened.
obviously. All right, so you are inspecting these.
E.
Roll an investigation check first.
Okay.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Not disadvantage.
Looking them over, a lot of it seems to be just natural stuff you'd find for making a scarecrow. They got
Mhm.
bits of hay to kind of pad it out, thicker, stronger bits of wood to act as the legs and whatnot, which you can tell just from looking at the legs and arms. They are splintered, which means that the movements and such were 100% not natural. On one of them, you can see that it had been wearing some kind of glove on it before, and that the splintered hand had been broken off of a singular post, where it probably had it completely 100% wooden for the arms, that then splintered into shoulders and elbows
Mm.
before breaking apart into fingers. What you find interesting is that eventually, as you're kind of moving through the hay, you notice that on the wooden posts, essentially, that would be making up the backbone to the legs, essentially stuff that would help it look more solid, which, as you're looking over, most scarecrows don't need that. Most of them would just use hay, because you're just hanging it up on wooden posts to look like someone's in the field to scare
Hang
away
on, hang on.
birds.
1 second. I'm writing all this down as you're saying. I just want to make sure.
Yep.
So you said, looking at them, the limbs are splintered.
Yes,
Like-
which is, as you're looking over and thinking about it, that is odd, because generally a scarecrow is just made up of hay. There are some that might use wood, but generally you only need hay to just give it a padding to look like someone is standing in the field to scare away birds.
Mhm.
Yes, and birds are too smart.
Yeah. This looks like the wood was purposefully inserted into it to give it form. And as you're actually looking at the wood, you see etchings
Mhm.
into the wood. It's not in a language. It's some form of arcane script.
Uh-huh.
It's not something you would be able to just pick up and learn. It's something essentially just magic writing.
Does it look familiar?
Not incredibly familiar. It looks more foreign than anything. The thing about it that you can recognize based off of what you've been learning from the books is that there's certain points, especially towards junctures between where joints would be, where there's specific transmutation magic that has been used to essentially force this thing into motion. You don't know what it is that caused it to be given these. You know it has to be someone for certain, but for what purpose? Obviously you can't tell that, but someone did this on purpose. Someone purposefully put this into a scarecrow and animated it.
Lovely. Also, Matt, I might ask you to send me those notes so that I can
that's
put it in parentheses because I was listening, but I zoned out partially because I don't technically know this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Looking at the hands on these scarecrows, does it look like it could very well be what attacked the boars?
Oh yeah, I would have told you that's what it was.
Based off of the damage that you took to yourself and that Ellie took,
Yep.
you can kind of compare and look down at yourself and be like, "That I'm not an expert, but I mean, it could have been." I'd say that you'd be able to make an educated guess and put two and two together. The difference
Right,
is
well-
that
Ones that potentially scared the axe beaks.
potentially, if they were able to paralyze you guys by clawing at you and just looking at you, beasts and creatures that have no full resistance to it like you guys do,
Jeez.
they'd run.
I'm trying to make my notes immersive, and instead of saying save throw, I put scare effective resolve wasn't good enough.
Hey, no, that's accurate. That's what wisdom is. They did not
Yeah.
have the resolve to be able to stick around. They instead ran.
That's what one tries to do when scared.
As one does, yes, this is correct.
Alright, interesting.
Interesting.
Alright.
I will look over the cart if she stays silent for like more than 30 minutes and go, "What are you doing?"
There appears to be, specifically upon the joints of these constructs, some sort of magical script, most likely what gave them locomotion to begin with.
So, like, someone brought it to life.
These scarecrows did not begin as more than simple standees upon the field to keep away the vermin, but someone, I do not know who, or for what purpose, sought fit to give these things life.
Why would someone bring a scarecrow to life?
Well, based upon the actions of these ones, for no good reason.
Maybe it was to terrorize the town. If they were messing up the fields like they were saying it was.
Possibly. But to what end? To make the town folk move?
Make them move, terrorize them. Maybe they were just starting with the fields and were going to move into the town. I mean, after all, the giants were breaking down the walls, so maybe this is some kind of person who was waiting for the giants to bust the walls down so they could get out.
That is interesting.
Of course, I could be reaching, like, really badly.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. Were those giants successful in their attempts to breach the walls of this town, those scarecrows would have run amok and caused no end of strife.
Maybe we can ask Vera? Oh boy, I forgot her name. Bella! Maybe we can ask her if she has anyone who might not like her? You know,
do
some people that
believe-
have problems with female leaders for some reason.
Female
Yeah,
leaders
maybe
aren't out of the question. But
No.
why would
Men leaders do tend to see them as
it depends on the leader. I mean, I've seen female leaders take control and do as they need from time to time. Hell, there's whole societies that are based around women as their leaders. But
Maybe they don't like how she leads.
maybe.
many questions, very few answers.
My question
do
here
believe-
would be, the fields are to the north of the town, but the giants were attacking from the west side of town. What good would have been if they had broken through and attacked the town for the scarecrows?
Chaos on all sides.
Maybe.
Multiple points of entry.
Where
Points needed to be defended.
were the axe beaks and where were the boars in accordance to the town?
To the southwest and to the northwest. Southwest Axebeaks, northwest Boars.
That's odd. It really does seem like this town is surrounded by trouble.
I think your friend will let me know when she lets on. Ask her. Because otherwise things of this nature just continue to happen.
I know she's hiding something. She knows a lot, but she said, well, I mean, I told her she didn't have to tell me, but I'll have to talk to her. But I asked that let me talk to her.
If you feel it is the best course of action, I will not interfere.
She hugs Lasha. Thank you for trusting me.
You're welcome.
She's not hugging you tight. You can breathe.
I assume every hug from Ellie is tight.
She's learning to control her strength since she almost broke Dove's hand.
Oopsie doopsie.
Okay, you know what? Now that you said it, just for fun.
Oh no, okay. Last time you rolled that kind of check, I almost my butt.
Nat 20. No, the last time I did that check, it was smack your ass because you were being sassy and it was a nat 20 and you couldn't walk.
Yeah, and I almost lost my butt, I remember.
It's fine.
I was there.
It's fine. You may have lost a couple pounds, but it's fine.
Garg just shakes his head at your guys' antics, just...
You love us.
I do, but I'm going to enjoy a long rest because I am tapped for the day.
Thank you for helping me earlier.
Of course.
I have exactly 1 second level spell left.
He
Karg
has
is,
none.
Karg is drained. He has nada.
She'll sit back up in the front and lean on him.
He leans back against you very gently. To think we're just trying to head into the capital of the city just to figure some stuff out.
It's,
And
I mean, this is the fun of adventure. You never know what's gonna happen next.
suppose you're right. What a trip, eh?
Oh, it's probably only gonna get better.
It has only just begun after all.
So I don't
easily
think we'll
believe
top
that.
seeing a T-Rex with a big third eye on his forehead for a while.
That was weird.
Or a T-Rex fighting a dragon at that.
I chuckle and I say,
Oh, my dear. You have seen nothing yet.
Well, if I hang out with you, I'll see everything.
Let's hope so. Got plenty of confusing things to see. If we could range from mummies to third-eyed rexes to scarecrows and giants. Lots of fun, eh?
Scarecrows, giants, and boars. Oh my!
Oh. Yeah. Oh my indeed. Let's get into town and let's get some shut-eye. She can wait on the morning, right?
She nods her head.
He's a good man. Cheshire is.
He's very helpful. I worry that he's gonna kill himself getting exhausted, though.
I do too.
Guru.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta DM you something quick.
Oh no! There's a spider with a butt that acts like a shell that it uses to cork its burrows. And someone reblogged it with the reblogged it on Twitter with the line, "Which one of you ding dongs lost your cursed family signet? Fess up." Done. That's a hell of a thought. Make a mage dwarf family. If the signet ring is stolen, it turns into a venomous spider.
Oh goodness. Click it.
You say click it.
Yeah, you did.
Click what?
Click this.
What did you...
He's casting Detect Thoughts on Cheshire.
Oh dear.
Are you just doing surface or are you trying to go deep? Because you're trying
I'll
to detect
start-
thoughts of a sleeping person.
I'll
Don't forget that.
start with surface because I don't know what he's thinking about right now.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Ugh. Thank you. Ugh.
It doesn't say anything about him not being able to resist it even while asleep, so just because he can't take actions or reactions, he is still able to make a wisdom save if you try and probe deeper.
Is
can
he
still feel people
incapacitated
probing-
though?
Hmm?
Isn't sleep technically incapacitation though?
That's what I just said.
It says nothing about even if they're incapacitated.
You
That
still
they
make
cannot.
you still make saves as per usual.
Really?
That was going to be my ruling on it, for the time being. Unless something later on changes that, in which case, if I'm wrong, I'll check to see if it mentions anything. Because I know that
Can I
there are
can I-
saves you can make even while you're asleep, like the dream spell.
offer my thoughts as to why?
Go ahead.
If someone is mentally probing you, regardless of whether you're asleep or not, you can feel the effect in your head. Mainly because if they're probing you, it can as well alter your dreams and therefore your emotional state while asleep.
Hmm,
Basically,
I suppose that would be fair.
Now, if someone were to smack you in the face, you're not going to see it coming.
yeah, that would be with advantage.
Very well.
Surface thoughts. go try and grab this while Butters isn't here.
Yeah.
I would have done this while he was here because I would have really liked to have seen his react. But
Mhm.
he had to head out.
You need them good crit rolls.
Yep.
I just imagine Don DMing Butters. Losh is using the tech thoughts on you. What are your service?
You know, I'm gonna actually do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He's probably gonna come back.
Right. Oh, my nose is running. Oh no. There's a live action Cowboy Bebop that Netflix is doing.
Oh boy.
Not everything needs like. But apparently John Cho is going to be Spike Spiegel, so
That is true.
there might be some salvation.
What?
I love how accurate. Butters, we can't hear you. You're talking, but I can't hear. Back out.
Which one of you bitches is used to tech?
That's
It
the loss.
was
I don't know
this
magic.
bitch.
Since you just saw fire,
Mm-hmm.
you would see stones burn. As he's, it's just I'm gonna say the dream idea he's going through in his head,
Mhm.
which would be fire surrounding him,
Mhm.
him walking away from the fire,
Mhm.
and Grap holding onto the mask with his life.
Make
To elaborate a
sure
little
I got
further,
all of
just
that.
for things that have not fully been described, because the surface thoughts
Mhm.
would it doesn't give you an image, obviously.
Yeah.
Surface thoughts is just
I-
him thinking very little. Like you feel is like, I have to protect this. I have to protect this. I have to. It's mine. It's no one. No more. No more. Forward. Just keep going forward.
Oh, also the brief of I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave.
That's the first thing you get.
Okay, hold on. Making sure I get all this right. So I have stone away from fire. Hold dear life. I have to protect this. Mine. It's mine. No one else's.
No.
Have to get away.
Not mine. No one else's. He says, I have to protect this. No, I have to keep moving forward.
I have to keep moving forward.
I have to get out.
Yeah, I need to leave.
I need to leave. He doesn't say like it's mine, no one else's, nothing like that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I have to protect this. I need to leave, and I have to keep moving forward.
Or maybe the occasional "What am I" without it.
That one would also pop up at once, or at one point. Do you attempt to probe deeper?
Punk ass bitches.
Mm.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
I might be on later at night, depending. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See ya.
Good night. So Matt, do you attempt to probe deeper?
No. I dropped the spell.
That is what you get.
That satisfies my curiosity. For now.
But I hear. It says it has a verbal component. Do I hear her muttering?
You hear her muttering
Passively.
you hear her muttering. She's not, being super stealthy about it, as far as I'm aware, because she just kind of did it. But you glance back at her.
Yeah,
she-
but
Exactly.
your two lovebirds are up front, so I did specifically when I thought they'd be distracted.
I mean, to be fair, they're just leaning on each other's shoulders. They're not deaf.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing back there?
Trying to figure things out.
What are you trying to figure out? Maybe I can help.
Arcanically. I would ask, but I'm not sure it's necessarily your recipe.
No, but it's his. She'll wait.
You kind of like glance at you like, wait, what? Yeah,
Mm.
I know a
always
little bit.
pegged you as more of a nature kind of man.
I mean, I know some things. What kind of thing are you looking for?
Just, have you ever come across anything such as...
And I'll gesture over to the scarecrows.
No, I have not. I
Is
know a lot of
anyone-
things, but this, this is unnatural. This is like when I first saw the markings on the boars, I knew I could have guessed branches and wood, but not in claw marks.
You're scared.
A little bit. Not ashamed to say that, but
Nor should you be. There's a natural and oft-times intelligent reaction to things we encounter.
She'll tighten her grip on his hand.
just kind of shakes his head for a second. Just suppose we'll have to figure that out more later, won't we? Where's that library?
A very, very long way.
Hopefully
You
it's
still
on
have
the
a
way.
pit stop
Yeah, there's a pit.
between
There's a pit stop.
there and the library. Yeah, the Skyward Tower.
Right. Maybe they have some stuff that can shed some light on this, because this is
Someone's messing things up magically
I can tell
Yeah.
that.
places. Well, it's not just here. Earlier,
Mhm.
when I went to talk to Vela, because I wanted to see if she had seen the guy on the poster,
Right.
she mentioned that she pulls out the poster as she's talking. She mentioned something odd about how they did the Genasi, right?
Yeah.
She said that calling them Fire Genasi was slang, I think. But on the poster it doesn't say Fire Genasi. It says Ifrit. But that's weird to call them that.
Would I know anything about what Creed is?
History or religion or arcana check. Your choice.
Religion or Arcana?
Giving you options.
I do like my option.
That's true. Ifrit are. Actually, let me pull up my notes real quick so I can make sure I can.
I
list
can't
off
remember
a
if
few
I
things.
rolled when she first said it and didn't know.
Can I also roll Arcana? Not to see if I get, but to see if I get something different. Like I would know being so old about history type stuff, but also being a wizard, I would know things magically.
Sure.
Thank you.
Ifrit history is. It's difficult. Like you're pulling up information that your mind is, pulling up like, yeah, this is stuff about Ifrit history, and then another part of your mind is for a second thinking, but that was. What you remember about them, let me actually put up the book so I can make sure I don't butcher my history stuff, specifically about the Ifrit. The Ifrit are dangerous, to say the very least, partly due to the fact that they aren't necessarily tied down to their original plane of existence. In fact, it's common knowledge that Helleson is ruled by several Ifrit because of the fact that if there was just one, it would fall into shambles. They need each other to essentially prevent the others from destroying the entire country. Because of the fact that it's essentially a council of very dangerous, very cruel leaders. But they've managed to pull Helleson in such a way that it's a thriving and rising country. It's just not one that you'd want to live in unless you're desperate. Arcana-wise, you know that they're considered creatures of fire. Not composed of an element, but they do have some mastery over fire and of fire in its nature. They're pretty big, bigger than most standard people. And
What? So are they technically large creatures, or are they just big and
yes,
medium?
no. Technically, they would be considered large creatures.
Okay.
And have been, and this is for the Arcana, have been known to, on occasion, to aid themselves, summon elementals of fire.
I see.
Yeah, the only other thing that I will give you is that they also are rumored, this is only a rumor, mind you, to be able to take the appearance of other entities. Generally, they'll have one that they'll default to, but it's a rumor that people say is possible due to the fact that they believe that their rulers are spying on them, essentially.
I'm assuming she relays all this.
That's up to her.
No, I'm asking Kim.
I am not even sure if I spelled Helleson right. Yeah.
I'm
you
not
spell
sure
it?
either.
I'll spell it out for you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I spelled it Helesi.
I spelled it hell as in, and then I also spelled it the same way.
We were both very wrong. If we combined our things, we would have gotten it right.
Great. I will share this knowledge. See no reason to keep it hidden.
Okay, so he said it was pretty much like calling a Genasi by its parent's name, like as a whole, as opposed to by its name. But this is the reason why I asked you to let me talk to her myself, because I pointed out how it was very odd she would know something like this. And she was willing to share a little bit more information with me than I expected. So I think there's a bit more trust there than if you were to say go and ask her a few questions. She's hiding something. And it's not like she's hiding something bad. I don't distrust her, but she's definitely hiding something.
Agreed. It does seem to be that you have a rapport going on with her. You would be the best spokesperson.
Try to be nice. No one asks a lot of things about me, and I mean, if I'm uncomfortable, they usually leave me alone. Mainly because they're scared of me. But
Hmm.
figured I'd give the same respect. That's not weird, is it?
Not at all.
Okay, good. But we'll have to ask her that tomorrow, because I am very tired.
We are very tired.
Luckily, the walls are right there, so just gotta slip into the inn. And we should be fine. Kind of
Hey,
smiles,
bed.
nods. You enter into the city. Put up your mule and your cart. Grab what you can. Karg takes Cheshire up to his room. You all dress down, hop in your beds. That's where we'll end the session.
On the ride back, I'll have made rubbings of the runes that made the scarecrows move, and then I will burn them in the town square.
Okay.
I'm not leaving that until later, and I don't need to wait until I have more spells to get to cantrip.
Yeah!
We'll get to the results of that action later.
Okay.
Wait. I would take the head of one of them
Okay.
and one of the arms since you pointed out the runes.
I suggest taking the weapon because that was
That's what-
strange.
Yeah, that's the one that I was gonna take. That one's head and that one's arm, making sure that the runes are still on the arm that I took.
Gotcha. They haven't faded. They're like etched into it.
Actually, looking at the arms, does each rune look different on each arm, or...
A little bit.
I'll just take a body and remove the hands and feet then.
And we'll get more into what goes on with that next week. Alright. And for everyone watching, thank you so very much. We appreciate all the support you give us. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave us a comment and a like. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, ways we can improve. We really appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, we do stream these at What Team Comp on Thursdays, starting around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'd love to have you following us so you know when we're streaming, because we do stream Sorcery and Secrets beforehand. So if you wanted to watch that as well, we do stream that as well. And we appreciate you all so much. Thank you for letting us be able to provide you with entertainment. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!